Do you need us to open the Twitch?
Yeah. It helps.
Okay.
So, um, everybody
Well,
remember where we left things off last time?
I think we were heading out to take a quick break after
Mm,
a whole lot of bloodshed, um, some unlucky bandits, and a few harpies.
I forgot about that.
Oh, right. I forgot about the harpies.
All I
Yeah.
remember is blood and fog.
I remember that you guys told Rich in no uncertain terms that Pojimba was not allowed to look in the other rooms up north.
Is that, can't I just take a little look?
just, just a quick look, just really quick. That'll be okay.
What could we go wrong?
All right. On the map, I dropped you back into the entrance. But was there anything that while you guys were back at your camp that you specifically needed to accomplish?
Gain a level?
Nope. Sorry. Yep. You probably needed to, but alas, there were no levels gained.
See if we're getting close enough that I should start studying.
We did actually review this. So you guys are at roughly, actually, let's just open it up and look at it here.
Say that.
All right, you are at 46 to 4700 XP out of 6500 XP. And
Oh.
of course, being a murder hobo is easier in a dungeon crawl like this. But you definitely sound like, hey, what other rats do we need to kill in order to get there?
Well, it ain't like the rats are going to kill themselves, Garner.
No doubt, they are not going to kill themselves. So before we really jump into it, Curtis did say, and I think you guys saw this, but Curtis said that he'll be here, but he's going to be late because he's got to cover a rehearsal at the school. Um, uh, what kind of rehearsal is he covering at the school?
He's a theatrical arts teacher.
Mhm.
So whatever, I don't know the details, but I know this is like their season where we've actually had to do a lot of game reschedules because he's got a lot of play
Okay.
activity during the time.
Oh,
And then all of a sudden it's over and it's almost as if he doesn't even do it anymore, but it's weird. There's a season like right around now
yeah,
that
there is. So basically, this is when there are other competitions and other things like that too. So yeah, at least in the southeast, that's when they are too. So at the end of the school year. So
yeah.
and not that I was a thespian, but yes, I was a thespian. So
uh,
Mm.
yeah, he's an actual teacher at a college, and he does a lot of Shakespeare.
Very cool.
Yeah,
Shakespeare is good.
yeah. It's why if you play long enough with him, you'll discover that you'll never see the same character twice.
I like it.
Yeah.
Very cool. All right. So nobody needed to do anything either at camp or stop by town.
Um, in neither place can we get more healing potions, correct?
No,
We have to
you
wait.
could actually go all the way back to Hamlet, and in Hamlet, then you could pay at the temple for them to provide you with additional healing potions if you needed some.
Hamlet was 3 days, right?
That is correct.
Okay.
I thought we had a dump load of healing potions, but I don't find them on my list. Did they get dispersed to the rest of the group or something?
Let me look real quickly. I can tell you if you've got them really.
Oh, wait, here it is. I've got 3.
Yeah,
I
I've
was
got
Then
looking
I
for
think
healing potion. It says potion of healing in case you're trying to find them.
Okay, I've got 2. I was just one of those things if we had Somehow I remember we were gonna try to hire somebody or something that could make them for
Yeah,
us.
you
So
guys have plenty though right now. So
Yeah.
across the party, you've actually got 22. So
Okay, I think we're solid.
yeah, if we want to talk about Pythons, you've got even more of those. So
Um, quick question for you, Garner. Some DMs allow potions to be drunk with bonus actions. Some required as a full action.
yeah, it's actually a full action. There are occasional times when what you're doing doesn't, to me, it just logically doesn't constitute a full action. And so you may ask if you're doing something, but like I'm not going to let you swing your sword and hold your head up high to, you know, drop
That's
that
fair.
potion in your mouth. So,
Just yeah,
mhm,
it's nice to know those things up front.
yep.
Okay.
Only other thing we talked about doing was unloading some of our stuff into a chest or something in our like we had to dispose not dispose of loot, but get it off of our carrying case.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did we have any magic items that I need to take some time and identify?
I don't think there was anything that was unidentified. There was the discussion though about the elven chain.
The piece of
And
amber on my walking stick hasn't been identified yet.
Yeah,
Right.
mm,
I think I was going to take the chain because no one else could use it. It would give me the same armor class, but just be better than the splint mail I've got.
yes, it is much better than the splint mail. All
Or
right.
scale mail.
Yeah, maces, Morningstar, short sword, spears need to be dropped off and sold, unloaded into the wagon, so to speak.
Okay.
We have 25 maces. We're not, oh my god. Oh, and 23 morning.
Yeah.
I don't know how we're carrying that around.
Nobody's carrying that around right now, but
I see two 30 short. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we have
Suit and hooded cloak of brown velvet trimmed with fur.
so
Whoa.
if you remember though, um, the uh, most of those came from places in the village originally, and so I'm assuming that you have left those already. Like you wouldn't have brought those back into the dungeon. Well, you wouldn't even taken them into the dungeon after you had secured the cave the first time. So,
Right.
all right. But what I was saying specifically last time is yes, you have gotten some new things. Like you've got copper ingots, that you've got in inventory, but that need to be cleaned up. But we actually, from a meta standpoint here, need to clean that list of things up. But we don't need to do it during game time right now. I'm not gonna penalize you, in the middle of this right now. All right, so yeah, the suit and hooded cloak of brown velvet trimmed fur. That's a exciting exciting description of something that is really a suit and hooded cloak of brown velvet trimmed with fur. So
then I have a snarled walking stick that has the amber on top of it.
that's right, you do. There's that.
I will definitely take the time to identify anything that needs to be identified.
No information on it.
Hold on. I don't know why it's not showing up on my. How is it spelled on your list?
With a G.
Gnarled. Okay. I
Yeah.
misunderstood you. I heard you say snarled. So I
Uh,
was like, why are you snarling at me?
I
Okay.
knew the G would be the determining factor.
Mm-hmm. All right. Gnarled walking stick. There it is. There it is. Ah, yeah. Well, I know it, so yeah, I didn't put the entire description on there, but I do know exactly where that came from, so I can pull
Yeah, I
that
got it.
out. Yep.
10 copy pieces or something like that. And purchased it.
Yep. Yep.
This is the Hermit's
Okay.
Dream.
The Grove, not the church.
Hey, Windrunner, since
Yep.
I had to reinstall Fantasy Grounds, do I need to download all of those source stuff again for a new computer, or is it linked to my account?
And no, you'll need to download those sources again. So
How
you'll
do I do
go
that?
into modules in the upper right hand corner,
Yep.
and you can download anything that I've got shared, which is a lot of stuff. But I recommend that you limit it to just the things that that you specifically need. So
I'm in modules and I don't see anything from you or anything at all.
you don't see anything at all in modules,
Yeah.
like you go to modules and then you go to activation.
Ah, gotcha.
Mm-hmm. All right. Gnarled
Gotcha.
walking stick with a clear crystal shaped like a spindle set into the top. The crystal is actually a identified. You know that it's a ion stone of sustenance.
I'm glad I didn't bet
Shut
very much.
up. That's nice.
It is. It is. So obviously, the proprietor was unaware of the value of this thing.
Yeah, because as a hermit, I probably would have given my whole fortune for it. I
You
can go live in
probably would have.
I can go live in a
All right.
cave now and never have to make my own food.
Let me actually pull up that description though of the iron stone, and I'll
Give,
share
give
that
that
with you.
give that to Cetus Khan. We'll all sleep better at night.
Oh my gosh, what a great idea.
Oh,
He'll stop
kind of
licking his lips or
defangs
licking
the
his
lizard man a
lack
little
of
bit.
lips. Yeah.
Wow.
Honestly, that's unlikely. I mean, you're right. He wouldn't need to eat, but that doesn't mean he'd quit.
Uh, when I see the description, at least maybe I can look at this and say to myself, wow, we've got an alternative in case we start running out of food.
Okay. I dropped it into your inventory, and it is identified. It is an item that requires attunement. So when you guys are back at camp, I would allow that you could attune to it. That is your second item that you would need to attune to, because remember, you are attuned to the Staff of Striking. So,
Right.
okay.
How does the staff of striking work for someone who's not attuned with it being a weapon? Is it still just +3 and that's it? They can't charges?
Yes, correct.
Gotcha.
It'd just be a weapon.
Noted.
Mhm.
Well, I don't think we'd considered that.
No, yeah, remember when we were talking about me giving it to you, then I later mentioned
Yeah, it's attuned. Yeah.
it's attuned. Um, I've kind of been on the fence there. It seems like it might be a good item to throw to the paladin who's actually uh, specializing in using a staff. But then I don't have any combat, front row combat ability if I do. So I'm on the fence. If we find a good weapon to swap out, I don't know. It's so easy to just use cantrips, but what I'm seeing with this group is it makes sense for me to rush up and get and fill the gaps so that we can keep our spellcasters shielded.
And be there with heals if we need them. Yeah,
Yeah,
because you got the AC.
exactly. So I'm doing a little more front lining than I actually envisioned, but that works out. It helps everybody. So I'll just say that I'm not married to it, and as soon as there seems to be a real good reason to move it to somebody else, I'll be okay with that. I think it starts to really become interesting when we get to 5th level and fighters attack twice. Then it probably would be a lot better weapon in a fighter's hands.
So looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Did we need to pay our people or anything like that while we're back at the camp?
Not at this time. You haven't been down there long enough that you need to do that again.
Okay.
Hmm. Good question though. All of your retainers seem to be doing okay. Your tunnels are getting a little bit more, dug out, polished, and we can work on that in our downtime.
We certainly got enough equipment to equip all of our guards. Holy cow.
Yes, you do.
As long as we have
Yeah,
everything.
I'm ready.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So, if you double click on the token in your, on your character sheet, it'll bring the map back up. And you guys have, made it back to the dungeon. I actually did roll for wandering monsters before we got here today, and you guys are in luck. There was, a party of bandits that you saw, but you were able to skirt that party of bandits and totally avoid them as you, eased your way back across the river on your way back to the temple. And you were able to slip in the front doors of the temple, or the side door, not the front door, because it still gives you all the heebie-jeebies when anybody even glances at it. And so you are
Where's
back down on.
Pojimbo?
I'm sorry.
Oh, I didn't mean to interrupt. I said, "Where's Pojimbo?"
He's there.
Oh, there he is. Okay. That's
Yep.
weird. He comes and goes. He's gone now.
That's weird because he's right in the middle of the group.
Yeah, he's there now,
Okay, when I put him there, he disappears.
and now he's gone.
I can see. So so I've logged in as Varsuk on my second PC where I'm streaming, and I can see him the entire
I
time, no
see
matter
him.
what.
I see him just right now. Never mind.
Yeah,
I
but
think
he's in a different spot. When he's right beside you, basically between you and uh um what's Curtis's paladin's name?
Uriel?
Yeah, Uriel. So when he's between you and Uriel, you're not seeing him. That's weird.
no, I see him now. It's because I selected my token, and my token wasn't selected earlier, and I don't know why. Maybe I
Oh,
just
okay.
had.
Okay.
Yeah, everything's fine.
Yep. And
I'll
I
show.
did put you back, put light back on you as well. But
Thank you.
now that you guys are down here, Varsuk points out to you, Sharona, that it would be really useful if you could give us that dark sight thingy again.
Done. I think I can give it to 4 people.
You may.
I got my own light. I'm okay.
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Certainly interested.
So, are we keeping Varsuk in the group? I think you mentioned that.
Well,
Dan?
he is not yet. Dan's not going to be able to play on Wednesdays now. And so, but I did look, and you guys know that this is the temple of elemental evil, right?
Mhm. Yep.
Mhm.
And until you hit your next level and somebody takes a level of rogue, you got you're in deep shit. I'm just saying.
We need a sneaky person.
Somebody ought to take a level of rogue next time, because I don't think that Varsuk's gonna make it.
Did you add that elven chain to my?
No, it's in your party inventory. You can do it.
Oh, okay.
Any
See.
chance Lindsay wants to take over for him?
I'm sorry, Sarah. Say that again.
Any chance Lindsay wants to take over for him?
She could. I can ask.
I'm
So,
just throwing that out there.
hmm
Yeah.
It's always
Great
fun when
idea.
she joins.
yep. All right. I know that Lindsay, it's not planned to be on Wednesday, but I know she's starting her own campaign. She's going to be running one on Sundays as well. Oh, and kind of a, I don't know that I'm giving anything away because there's nobody listening to our stream right now, but um, I'm the main reason why we had to change is because we're getting ready to launch a bunch of other things for the GaryCon um, social media stream channels, and I'm going to be responsible for some things on Sundays. So that's the main reason why we had to change. So anyway, I apologize again to you, especially to Dan, but it was absolutely necessary. So, and
Very cool.
it will be very cool. So, but we're
So
spending some time getting ready for it, and then we'll launch it probably about the same time that we're releasing all of our badges this summer. So it'll probably all happen.
Cool.
Yep. All right.
So
So
how do I move it from the party sheet? Just drag it?
yeah, just drag it.
You intrigue me about the rogue level. Maybe I'll
Mhm.
take it. I've been considering specking out of protection because I don't spend a lot of time protecting, and blind fighting might be more applicable.
Mhm.
Oh, I'd love to have another blind fighter jumping around with me.
It certainly has been useful to a couple of you. So be able to see in the dark. So all right. So we've eased our way back into the dungeon. Where are we going to go from here?
We got to continue our exploration in a northerly direction, I believe. It's hard to tell where we've been because
Yeah, I have no
the gray
way to
areas
tell.
are so lightly gray. When you zoom really far out is when you can finally tell.
Is that the trick? I'll try. No.
I'd say we pick up where we left off. We go back to the room with the harpies.
Yeah.
I'm
There's-
I'm trying to drag the chainmail and it doesn't seem to be working.
All right. Let's
that
see.
ping.
Varsuk did not get the Varsuk didn't get the dark vision. So, and you did hand it out to everybody else, but the challenge with that is Varsuk can't do any scouting if Varsuk doesn't have dark vision.
I heard
Uh,
3 yes, please.
You did.
Pojimbo.
You did it to everybody that said yes, please. And it's fine. It's just that, and he can still do any disarming of traps or anything like that. He just can't do any scouting if he doesn't have
Right,
the
but I
dark
think I
vision.
have 4. So I heard 3 yes, pleases. So I've got one more for him.
No, you've got it on Rich, Vern, Uriel, and oh, you know what? I left it on Uriel is what happened. That's
Oh,
it.
okay.
Okay. All right. So we will remove that from Uriel, and you will be able to now add it to Varsuk. Actually, you were able to add it to Varsuk before anyway, but yeah.
Let me do that.
AC 14.
That worked the way you were expecting it to, Rich?
Yeah, I lost an AC. I might have to go back to the scam aisle. Lost a point.
Pretty sure it's accurate from what the AC should be. So,
Yeah.
all right. I didn't get dark vision, but I got the vigilant blessing.
Oh, dang it! I pulled the wrong thing. Sorry.
It's okay. I'm removing vigilant blessing. All right.
Hey, if I'm wearing the scale mail and the elven chain mail, I have an AC of 18.
Yeah,
You
no.
stacked
I'm
one on top
sorry.
of the other.
All right. Uh, so Paul, Varsuk asks you to shutter that shield. Is it a shield that you got that's got light on it, or did you put it on what'd you put it on?
Put it on my right gauntlet.
Oh, your gauntlet. Okay. He asked you to cover that right gauntlet for a minute here.
Certainly, I'll put it within my cloak.
All right. So you hide the gauntlet, under your cloak. Guys, you see light streaming out from the from the bottom of Paul's cloak.
It's nothing but just the light of Shantae.
There's nothing under this cloak for anybody to see.
That's right.
All right. Um, so, all right. Varsuk is going to try to sneak around the corner here, and we're gonna give us a stealth roll. There we go. And then we're also going to give us a perception check as we go down the hall. All right. So as Varsuk eases around the corner and starts, tiptoeing down the hall, you guys are thinking, the slap, slap, slap of his feet probably is not quite quiet enough to make sure that nobody sees him. He does get down the hall to the next intersection and turns around to you Pojimbo, because I see you peeking around the corner, and he's motioning you and everybody else to come on up to the next intersection. Okay.
Hey, Varsuk, try and be a little quieter, okay?
What quieter? I don't know what you're talking about, man. I'm sneaky. I know I'm sneaky.
Big ears, man. Big ears.
Oh, okay. All right. So Setiska and I gotta do Uriel, right? So Uriel's back there, but Uriel will ease to the front just in case he needs to jump out in front and protect somebody. All right. So I'm gonna
Not playing here again.
This is the room with the pillars we were in.
Yeah, down here.
all right. Okay. So Varsuk eases around the corner and starts moving towards the room with the pillars, and ends up tripping and falling flat on his face. Um, gets up and he kind of brushes himself off, and he says, "This is not my day, man. I'm not quite feeling it anymore."
Is
But
that because he rolled a one?
it is. You
Not
rolled a
just to
natural
run
one.
around.
Oh, you're right. Good point. Very good. Yep. Sharona, he's still within it's 30 feet, right?
Yeah. I say,
Yeah.
hey, watch out for that pothole.
Very good. All right. We do it again. None of this ever happened. Oh, and let's just replace that with a 19. Let's do that.
You point out that his shoe is making this squeak, squeak, squeak sound.
All right. So he eases on down. Now, remember that the door to this room when y'all had originally gone in there had slammed closed, and you had to actually have a couple of you, end up opening it up again,
And there
making sure that
was, wasn't it?
it's. Say again.
I thought it was like a portcullis that
It
came
is.
slamming.
Yep.
Yeah.
hmm But a couple of you had been able to lift it, and you had, jammed it in the up position, so that, and as you have gotten back here, you see that it's still jammed open. So
Somebody bent the bars on that, and we were pushing our way through.
you were squeezing those smaller people. Yes, that's right.
Yeah, I don't know if I could squeeze through, but
Um, you
I
had to
think I.
get it up for all the
Yeah.
big people too. So
Okay.
it was opened, as you guys had left. So all right. Because I think what had happened was previously only one or two people went in and it slammed, and the other people were outside. So anyway,
Pozimbo led the charge and got locked in there with the bad guys,
yeah.
as usual.
So as you guys ease back into the room, you see a bunch of basically dried, desiccated flesh, and uh, uh, anyway, the um, uh, there's some blood from some of the things that you were fighting previously, but then there's also a lot of body parts and just dried up flesh from the undead that you were fighting in here previously as well.
Oh yeah, forgot about that.
This is where we first learned that different colored bloods happen. That's so cool.
Yes, cool effect on Fantasy Grounds to allow different things to have different color blood. hmm
Did we investigate if the harpies had any nests that had to be explored?
I do
Nobody
not
found
believe-
yeah, nobody found any harpy nests. So
They were rooted somewhere.
Can we take a look around the room at like ceiling level, see if there's anything concealed up there that they might have been, more or less hiding in to keep their nests out of view?
So you do have pillars all over the room, which you can try to climb. You could try to climb the walls as well.
Or I could
The,
levitate.
or you could levitate. There you go. The ceiling itself is 40 feet overhead, though. So
It may or may not have been mentioned in the past that my brain is stronger than the average person's back. I'll do the levitate thing and see, given 300 feet of dark vision, I'll see what I can see.
all right. So and do go ahead and mark levitate off there. But as you are able to actually levitate up, you're able to see around, and there are two special niches that are actually cut into the eastern faces of the two central eastern pillars, right? So the two in the middle of the room, from top to bottom, on the east side, so that we are, cardinally north here on this map. So it's the ones on the right hand side. Okay.
I will use prestidigitation to create a small illusionary effect that marks those locations for everybody else. Just something that glows so they can see it.
Okay. All right. You were able to cast that cantrip.
I'm
And
gonna guard the door to the north. Anything comes through, I clobber it.
okay. All right. So you're looking through to the north, and um, this place is actually another abandoned room here. Uh, the noisome place is actually littered with rags and bones. A broken chest stands in the northwest corner, and a door in the west wall near the south corner. A door is in the west wall near the south corner.
Okay.
Going back for a minute um, to the harpies. So uh, you've you've got those. You've got those nests or perches. They're not really nests You know that they're not a nest. It's just really a perch. But you've got those marked for other people. Nothing. And I've looked at your. Doesn't matter what I've looked at, right? But you don't notice anything out of the ordinary on those perches right now. So, all right. So Pojimbo, back to you. You're looking into here. You see a broken chest, and you see another door along the south wall.
Oh, I didn't know the door was open. I was just guarding the door in case anyone came through.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well,
No
you.
surprise.
Yep. Okay. I misunderstood what you said. My bad.
I'll let the guys loot the harpies stuff.
Okay.
If I can do so, since I'm levitating, I will push off of the pillar towards the wall.
Yeah.
And I'll just hand over hand along the wall until I get where I need to go. If I find anything of importance, I realize you said there wasn't much to see, but if I find anything of importance, I'll find a way to lower it down.
Okay. All right. Why don't you go ahead and give me an investigation check in the tower? It is really slow going for you, though. These are pretty well-made walls without a lot of area for you to actually get your fingers in and grip it. So your movement along the wall is actually cut down significantly, but eventually you're able to make your way along it. But why don't you just go ahead and move yourself in the room where you're actually pulling yourself along the wall.
If I remember correctly, you said those niches were between the middle pillars?
Yep.
Or
They're between.
with?
No, they're in the pillars.
They're in the pillars.
Yep. Correct.
Okay.
Yep.
And the pillars in the middle.
Yeah. Correct. You're on the north one of the two pillars that have those niches in them.
Okay.
So you push yourself off towards the wall, right? Yeah, and then you're pulling yourself along the wall. So you're pulling yourself to the north. Is that what you're doing?
I misunderstood the in the pillars thing.
Okay.
I thought they were in the wall near the pillars.
Nope. So they are here. Let me make absolutely sure. Yeah, they are cut into the. So here's what it explicitly says. So I'm correct. They roost in special niches cut into the eastern faces of the two central eastern pillars, 34 feet above the floor. So literally, those niches are right at the level of your feet as you're touching the ceiling, the 40-foot high ceiling.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yep.
So I'll just, in that case, push off from the pillar to the next pillar because that's the same distance as from the pillar to the wall.
Okay.
If I'm off target, I'll just land, walk over, and levitate up.
Okay. All right. So you're able to push yourself to the next pillar, and you're go ahead and move yourself to the next pillar, and go ahead and give me another investigation check. All right. So as you are looking in that niche in this next pillar, you actually all of a sudden sneeze and you get some dust in your eyes and you can't see for a round.
Was that because of a 1?
Damn it! He is. Wait a minute. He is 34 feet. Oh, and you're right there by the bottom of the pillar. Damn it! All right,
Yes,
fine, whatever. All right, give me another roll there, Vern.
4 feet tall.
Okay, Vern, you still find nothing.
Acknowledged. I will return to the floor.
Okay.
I love how you wasted levitate.
Maybe
Hey.
you should take someone else up there and take a look. Just in
You
case.
guys never know what you're going to find where. I mean, these are some of the best original dungeons, that exist. So I wouldn't scoff too much. I mean, you can make fun of him all you want, but
Oh, I
not.
absolutely think it was critical to explore those things. I think I think that's great. I don't know how else we can get up there. Traditionally, a thief would use climb walls, but I don't know how a 5th edition handles that anymore.
The spell is concentration up to 10 minutes. If there is time left, I can certainly take somebody else up there to look.
Oh,
Just to double check.
let me give guidance to that person then. Oh shoot, I'm not the one with guidance. My bad.
I have guidance. I can give it to them. Who is going up? Who has
Who's-
our?
Who's got the best investigation? I've only got a +1.
That was Ska, but he didn't see anything.
It's probably the lizard with the good eyes. Yeah.
My investigation is +7.
Why don't you carry the short person up there? Take a look.
What the heck? I'll go up and take a look.
Come here, Snack Size. Let's go.
Okay. You want an investigation check in the tower? Let me put guidance on myself first. And incoming investigation check.
Yep.
Sorry for the background noise. My puppy has decided it is playtime. And he's
It's
running
okay.
around.
Well, it's playtime. What are you thinking?
All right, and so Sharona, you also are unable to find anything in this niche.
Nope, these harpies had nothing.
Off to the next one.
Is there more than one niche?
Yep, there are 2 niches. Yep.
Okay. Pat myself on the back and say, "You can do it. You can find it." And I roll again.
Yep, you are not able to find anything.
No, these harpies must have had nests someplace else. They were not keeping anything here.
Inconvenient.
Yes.
Well, shall we move on? There's a great door over here. I can't wait to see what's behind it.
We've done all that we can.
Just as long as it ain't stairs. You can never trust stairs. The damn things are always up to something.
Oh, Vern.
But, I will open that door then.
All right. You want me to read that again?
Now it's there for everyone to see.
Yes, it is.
Investigate that room, I guess.
Give me an investigation check, please.
Search around, secret doors, pieces of equipment.
So you don't seem to see any traps or any secret doors, but you do notice that there's a couple of things that seem to be glinting in the destroyed chest there. There's some
Well,
bits
seem
and
like good
pieces
things.
of. I'm sorry.
Those seem like good things to lift up and investigate with a mage hand.
Yeah.
yeah,
So
I will use the mage hand to pull them out. Showing
okay.
Unusual discretion.
Yep. So as you lift up these bits and pieces of garments that seem to be falling apart, under them you find that there's some copper, some silver, some gold, and maybe 1 or 2 platinum in there too.
Rocket Rich.
I'll let those guys collect it, and I'm going to go listen at the next door.
Okay. So you go ahead and give me a perception check. And guys, as you collect it, you realize, and as you're counting it out, you've got 7 platinum, 37 gold, 92 silver, and 108 copper. I'm dropping said change into your party sheet. There you go. All right. So as you're listening to the door there, you don't hear anything. Like it is totally silent on the far side of this door.
Well, must be safe then.
We appear to have found the Western Front. It's all quiet.
Oh. All right. So Po Jimbo, Uriel comes up beside you, says, "I got your back here."
In that case, I'll open it, unless anyone's got a better idea.
Open it.
Ta-da! Jumps in.
All right. So Po Jimbo
It's another
pops the
little
door open, jumps in, and basically, this inner room was evidently the antechamber of some minor functionary, for its walls are actually plastered and covered with obscene paintings. The remains of upholstered furnishing, a couch, and 4 chairs are still in the room. Some old and battered pewter dishes are heaped up on a small table. Normal doors are placed in the south and east walls. The east wall is what you just entered through.
Again, search the room for secret doors.
All right, give me an investigation check. All right, you take your time and you feel like you do a very good job at searching, but you don't find any additional doors or traps.
Well, the next door beckons.
It looks like it should join up with a nearby corridor, but it's not exactly lining up. Bizarre.
Paul's got my back. Uriel, I mean.
Yep, Uriel's there with you.
Yeah, I'll try to get in here and support.
All right.
Skull, bones.
All right. So yeah, you've I guess in game here you've popped the door open. th- There was no listening, but Uriel's like, what the heck, man? Why didn't you want to listen to the door? But fortunately, the chamber seems to be totally empty, or totally devoid of any types of creatures of any sort. From the look of this chamber, it was once the sanctuary of some lesser priest of the temple. The walls are plastered and painted with scenes of evil nature, featuring the Earth Principle. The rotting remains of a large bed, 2 couches, and several carved chairs, now broken, testify that the room was once a comfortable place. It does look to be totally empty. So
There's got to be a secret door around here somewhere.
maybe you should give me an investigation check.
Hey, Sedeska, you want to take a look and I'll help you?
Oh my God, you guys are sucking on this.
Feel free to hit me with a guidance.
Let's see. She
Guidance
is. Damn it, she's still only 20 feet away. Roll again, Po Jimbo.
Yeah, I'll use my action to help Sedeska and give him advantage.
Okay, fine.
Throwing
Set
his
us
hand in there and goes, be careful.
Sedeska, give us an investigation. All right. You didn't do that exactly right, Sedeska. How did you do that?
I lifted the investigation die out of the button after
Yeah.
advantage was, or after the, what do you call it? The thing that just expired.
Oh,
Lost it.
guidance. But
Thank
no.
you. That's the one.
Yeah, but you did something weird because you ended up getting 2 D20 rolled. So I need you to get guidance again, and I need you to re-roll because.
Yeah, I hit After I lifted up the die, I hit the advantage button while I was still rolling it because Rich said that Pojimbo was assisting me to give me advantage.
Okay, but what you ended up doing was not giving yourself advantage. You ended up adding another die to it. I think you clicked the right click button to try to click advantage instead. Anyway, so what you need to do is click advantage right now, then go and roll it again. There you go. All right. So as you search around the room, and I'm looking at the right place. Yes, as a matter of fact, you discover that in the center of the east wall, that there seems to be a secret door.
Let me guess, right about here.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, said Scott, right in front of you, right there. Yeah.
I wonder where it goes. Boring.
So, are we gonna just pop it open?
Let's see if it's trapped first.
Oh, is that what you want to do? All right, go ahead and give
Oh,
me
I
an
was going to
investigation
kick it
check.
open, but okay.
Who's looking for traps? I'm going to give them resistance.
All right, Setis, you feel like you do a pretty thorough job, and you don't detect any traps here.
Well, then, by all means, Vim, kick that thing off its hinges.
Do you want to
Hey.
roll?
That's my job. Respect the boundaries.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
All right, Pojimbo.
Big
You are you going to bash it, or are you going to just use the use the little latch here that that Setis found to try to open this door?
Oh, fine. Click. I'll open the door.
Huh, imagine that. It opens right back out into the pillared room that you guys came from. No traps go off. Everything seems to be okay. um also yeah. So while you are searching for secret doors as well, you had moved that old bed or the pieces of that old bed, and you notice that there's a section of stonework on the wall with plaster missing. You know, the plaster is what's on the wall that then has all these evil, nasty images painted on it, and there's a square of it where it seems to be missing.
Sounds like Dagger ought to dig something out of there.
Well, perhaps it's time for a closer look.
Okay. All right. So as you pull your dagger out and you start, kind of digging out the mortar, the mortar does seem to come a lot easier than, than in other places, and you're able to lever a block out of there. When you have Paul shine his light, his gauntlet light into this cavity behind this loose block, you see a large gold cup. And the cup seems to have something shiny in it.
Veiled by the hand of Shantae.
Shiny.
Yeah, something shiny in it.
Who wants to grab the shiny cup? Can I? Please, please, please.
Me.
I mean, you didn't want that hand anyway. Go nuts.
I will reach in there.
All right. So Pojimbo, you reach in there and you grab that cup and you pull it out. You ever seen Indiana Jones?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Favorite movie.
it's nothing like that. It wasn't trapped, damn it. But guys are gonna regret it. You are gonna regret it when it is trapped.
Oh,
That
So-
ideally we'll have more powers and abilities to check for traps at that point.
but well, it's not the ability to check for it. Y'all have the ability to check for it. Just it's the disarming part that you're lacking, or will be lacking. All right,
How
so
does it work if there's a trap and we try to detect it? Is there anything that automatically sets it off, such as a critical failure or?
oh, I can do whatever I want.
Okay.
Just make sure I'm around when you're doing it. No critical failures for us.
I just I didn't know
That's
if there
not
was.
totally true. What you have is no ones. And
Good
so
point.
I can certainly use a 2 or a 3 if I feel that it's bad enough and it's warranted. But yes,
Yeah, yeah.
you at least make sure that you have no ones. So yeah, Pojimbo, as you look in there, you see a number of gold pieces filling up this large cup. This cup is like you had to hold it with both hands, and it's gold and it's heavy, and then it's full of gold as well, with a couple of black gems that are in here too. So you've definitely found yourself something that's probably pretty valuable.
shiny. We'll put it aside to check for magic later, I guess.
All right. I'm going to drop that. Okay, so basically you've got this large gold cup. The gold cup has 3 onyx gems in it, and then it also has 112 gold pieces. I'm going to drop it into your inventory. Okay. So now what?
I say we proceed exploring until we can find something to kill. I've got 5th level to make.
Okay.
Barsuk want to lead the way to the north, back down the hallway to the north.
All right. So we're going to get a first a stealth check from Varsuk. Then we'll get a perception check from Varsuk. All right. So he tiptoes off down the hall. Again, you don't feel that he's being quite as sneaky as you'd like for him to. Anyway, but he tiptoes down the hall. Wow, and he sees Vim right in front of him. That's amazing.
Sorry, I thought we were going north from here. I didn't
Yeah.
mean to jump the gun. If you wanted, yeah.
It's okay. Yes, yes.
I
So
was out
that,
there before guarding Ariel for a long
Yep.
time. He was AFK. Yeah.
Yep. Well, that. Oh, hey, and Ariel is still bringing up the rear. All right. So, you get to the crossroads. You don't see anything here at the crossroads. And Jimbo, you recommended that you guys head north again.
Well,
So-
there's a hallway to the south. Did the map reset itself again when you put us on here again?
It did.
Did,
I'm
did
sorry.
did we go down that one?
You have. Let me look at that real quickly. You have not been. So you have been down this hall as a party. You have been down the hall, but you have not been. Um,
Up here is where the guy was, right?
Yeah. So you've been down this hall and you've been north up that hall to the north, but you've not been down the hall to the south, farther down that hall.
Yeah.
This
That's
one
the
here.
hallway with the crossbow.
The
No?
one to the north is the one with the
Just
crossbow.
north of him now. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Yep. That's a true statement. So
I'd say we come down to. So I'm just moving my down to here first, and
To the west and check that south one. Okay.
yep. Okay. All right. So actually, and let me make sure that Varsuk is included in the party vision. So whatever Varsuk sees, you guys should end up seeing again. So, all right. So Varsuk gets down here. We're going to make him make a stealth check, and we can make a perception check. Man, This is not Varsuk's day.
Almost as if he's doomed.
Almost.
Dungeon Master's dice.
But I guess, but like I rolled a 2 and then I rolled a 5. All right.
Stop and do a perception check
Mm-hmm. All right, go ahead. Give me a perception check.
with my big rabbit ears.
Yep. You can do that with advantage. Why don't you roll again? All right. As you put your proverbial ear to the ground, you listen. Maybe you hear some things way off in the distance, but you don't hear anything, right here at this time. I said that, and I'm going to totally take that back. You hear a bunch of squeaking coming down this hall to the south.
God, run! How
Rats.
would it be rats?
Run!
I'll fight anything but rats.
I'm sure Sedaska wants some rats. He enjoyed the taste.
They make fantastic sausage. I got this recipe from Vimindian, and rats work great in it.
No comment.
Well, shall we?
Now we
Hey,
what?
Varsuk, you gonna be sneaky?
Oh, hell no. There are rats down there.
You want me to draw them out for you?
What? Why would we? We've had such great success with rats. Why would you go down there?
Because we have such great success with rats, man. They're fun.
I don't think my definition of great
Yeah.
success and your definition of great success are two different things. My sarcastic definition of it is very different from yours.
Because, Varsuk, every time that we have fought them prior to this, it has been on their terms. If we fight them on our terms, we can deal with them and not leave a live enemy behind us.
All right, I will volunteer to sneak down, but I will be primed to run away, to bunny hop, run away at the slightest sign of danger.
All right, give me a stealth check, please.
At disadvantage.
Yeah. So you've got the elven chainmail though on, right?
No, I went back to my.
Oh, you went back to the okay. Never mind. All right. Well, you got to roll again then, because
Oh, didn't
you're
it roll twice?
your disadvantage on your stealth gave you a 1, so you need to roll again.
So roll one more time.
Yeah, just roll one more time. You're not rolling with disadvantage. I just want you to roll. I know what the adjustment is. Just pick up a d20 and roll it.
Okay.
All right, so that's actually what you end up dropping then. So all right. So you hop as quietly as you can down the hall.
I will also keep
Varsuk's
an eye out for traps.
Varsuk says, "I'll teach you to be, stealthy next time." But he's just like you're not making a ton of noise. You're actually making less noise than Varsuk's been making today. But Varsuk is still making fun of how loud you are.
Peek around the corner.
All right. When you peek around the corner, like the former use of the area at the end of the hall, you have no idea what it really is, but now it is totally filled with trash, waste, bones, and the like. It smells awful, and you really don't see anything of value, but you do see that the floor seems to be totally covered with with giant rats. They're check on their passive perception. Okay, all right. They do not see you peek around the corner.
I'll look back to the group and nod my head and mouth rats. Lots. Rats. What do you want to do?
Run.
I motion you to come back in this direction.
I will sneak on back.
All right, give me another stealth check, please. Okay. You successfully make it back without seeming to be followed at this point.
Did there seem like there was anything down there that we'd want? Because otherwise we can leave rats alone.
Or we could web them, they would all be stuck. And Pojimbo could walk in there and butcher them with impunity.
That works
I
for me.
reach out and put warding bond on Pojimbo.
Okay, go ahead and do so.
I sigh as I do it heavily.
And on the off chance that the rats somehow make it past him and get out of the web, we've got the indestructible individuals nearby, like, say, Vim and Paul, that can interdict.
Works for me.
Keep in mind, he has rat sausage motivations, not our best interests at heart.
Yeah, but hey, every rat counts towards 5th level, so
That's true, I suppose.
murder hobo it is.
Spoken like a true murder hobo.
I absolutely acknowledge that I have ulterior motives here, and they all revolve around rat sausage.
Okay. So, why don't you, all right, so Pojimbo, I need you, and I need, who else do I need? Setiska, to at least the two of you to give me stealth checks at this point.
Again,
Yep, you're going back down the hall again.
it's not going to work.
Oh my God. You get to re-roll both of those. Pojimbo, you
Be
rolled double
careful.
ones.
Be careful.
Okay. So this time as Pojimbo hops down the hall, he loses his balance just a little bit. Not too much. I mean, he keeps his footing, but his armor is kind of banging off the walls. About that time, a bunch of squeaking starts to happen. So okay, everybody roll for initiative. Pojimbo, you and Setiska make it as far as your movement, which is only half of your movement because you're sneaking.
Should be.
Let me roll for Varsuk. Right. Well, Varsuk gets to go before Paul at least. Okay. Who we missing? Sharona, Uriel, and Vim. I still need y'all to roll. So I got Uriel. Take care of him.
Sorry.
I am looking for their skills. Sorry, I couldn't find it.
Yep. Right in the middle of the front page of your. Yep.
Yep.
All right. No, not. I'm sorry. Not stealth. Initiative.
Oh, initiative. Oh, so sorry. I'm sorry. My puppy was being very distracting, so I kind of lost our thread, but my husband took him upstairs, so.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
It is okay.
Their initiative is. Oops,
Front,
except it's just.
front page of your character sheet,
Yep.
right in the middle. There you go. Mm-hmm.
There we
Yep. All right. So, um, all right. So my rats. Let's see. We'll do this in order. Yeah, they're 1 or 2. Okay. So
Holy Moses.
yeah. So this one runs around the corner, and so Pojimbo, why don't you move yourself another half of a square to the south? There you go. All right. So this one gets the first strat, and they're coming around the corner in mass, but I'm just doing these one at a time in the combat tracker here. Okay. All right. So this one gets around the corner and is coming at you.
He'll get a first attack as he enters my.
Yep. Go ahead.
Does that use a reaction? Or?
Yeah, that's my reaction opportunity attack.
Yep. He's got this thing with a pole arm that lets him do it.
Yep.
Where's the combat tracker? There it is.
First, first button in the upper right hand corner there.
Did I target him? Is it control or?
Yes, control click. Yep. There you
Got
go.
him.
Mm-hmm.
Halberd. $18.
All right. Yeah, you hit. You hit. You didn't have him targeted apparently though.
Oh,
That's okay, but it definitely hits. There you
wow. Jeez.
go. You hit him and he's not feeling good, but he turns around and bites you. All right. Oh, but you easily fend him off. All right. Second one, and again, like I said, all of these are kind of in mass. All right. The second one comes around the corner. Now it should give me advantage automatically. If it doesn't, I'll roll again. It did not. That's okay. All right. So I get to roll again because I have pack tactics, by the way. So, ooh, even worse. All right. That one does not hit. Okay. Next one comes around the corner. All right. Pass that turn. All right. Oh, much better. This one bites you. All right. Oh, nice. All right. So that's the first one to get through your defenses. All right. These are all. So I'm actually going to allow the next 3 to attack you as well. And just stuck them up here. All right. All right. Nice. All right. That's the wrong thing. Dang it. All right. Hold on. Sorry. Let's see. Do it that way and then that way. All right. This one really gets to you. He gets right in the chink in your like at the knee and the back of your leg and ends up and takes a big chunk out of the back of your leg right there right between the parts of your chainmail. It is chainmail you're wearing, right?
Splint mail.
Oh, it's yeah. Well, right there then, at the joint of your splint mail. All right. Next one.
My AC is Sharona cast. What was it she cast on me again?
What you've got actually, if you take damage, that's right. So Sharona,
Yep. How much damage have I taken here?
so he's been bitten twice. He got 7 points that time, and then where is it?
Oh shoot! I thought it was a AC bonus.
Nope, it is not an
You
AC
did get
bonus.
an AC. Yes, you got an AC bonus.
Oh, it
but
is
it
as
should
well.
know that.
Okay.
It's on there.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You got an AC bonus of 1
Yeah.
is what you've
Okay.
got. You've got resistance though to everything. So you've got you basically taken oh, you know what? It's doing that, but now so this is done it the right way, meaning you haven't taken any more damage than you should have taken, but Sharona needs to take as much as well. So Sharona, you've taken 5 points of damage.
Okie dokie.
Okay. All right. The next one comes around the corner and tries to bite you and misses. And the last one that can get to you comes around the corner. Yep, that works. Okay. And there we go. Oh, and it takes another chunk out of your other leg in the exact same spot. Nice.
God, 2 nat 20s.
Thank you, babe.
All right. So you take another 3 points of damage, Sharona.
And I am trying to. I'm in the combat tracker. I am trying to click on the where it says wound, but it won't let me type in there.
Okay. So I will take care of that.
It's 8 total off of
Yep,
me.
correct. There you go. All right. Okay. So they keep flowing around the corner, one after the other, but now they've piled up, and there aren't enough to. I mean, they're too many for them to get to you anymore. But you just see tons of them stacked up down the hall behind these first 6. Okay. All right. So Sediska.
Okay, so starting with Giant Rat 17, that's right beside Pojimbo.
The one that's beside it. Yep.
Okay, so if you use that as the anchor for the corner marker of a 4x4 square, that should fill up the back of the hallway and 2 squares on the other side of the wall. Yeah?
4x4. Yes, that's correct.
Okay, so the focal point of the web will be the edge of the end of the wall there, so that I can fill that area with webs.
All right. So what I want you to do is 14 of them are in that area. On the combat tracker, it is the first 14. Okay. So go down from the top on the combat tracker and just control click 14 different times. Okay. So you should not be targeting the bottom 6 in the combat tracker, which starts with Giant Rat 9. So you shouldn't. The last one you target going down the list is Giant Rat 1. Okay. There you go. All right. Look at those saving throws. Okay. Now you are able to put the effect on the ones that you still have targeted. So it looks like most of them still end up getting the effect, the restrained effect. All right. Very good. You have done what you needed to do.
And of course, I know Pojimbo is in the area of effect, but I also know that he's wearing the Ring of Free Action, so he's fine. If I'm reading it correctly, there is one rat that's kind of squeaking its way out of that area. Am I?
There is, but it was still in the web area. So, and we'll look at it. Yes, it was restrained. So all of the ones up at the top were restrained.
Okay. If I am able to do so, I will make a point of using telekinesis to punch any rats that get out of the web back into the web.
Okay.
Because I am a jerk.
All right. So go ahead and pass your turn. The next rat, I never passed it far enough to get to you, so that's okay. All right, so the next rat's turn. So the next rat is restrained, but it is south here. It is in this area. Okay, and the next one is restrained. Oh, they get to make their saving throw, right? So not saving throw, but strength check is what I get to make. But that is my
creature restrained by the webs can use its action to make a strength check against the save DC. If it succeeds, it's no longer restrained.
Right. So your DC was 15. All right. So I got to roll 15 or better with a 7 strength. That's not likely. Okay. All right. Fine. All right. So first one makes a check. Ooh, natty 20.
Okay. That rat is.
So yeah, rat 10 is walking on the backs of his other buddies. But what does it say about do I get my movement or no? I'm just free.
It says it takes your action to make a strength check, so that one is no longer restrained.
Okay, but because he rolled a 20, I am literally saying that he is now walking on the backs of his brethren. So he's going to be able to approach Pojimbo next turn. Okay.
He can approach Pojimbo this turn. He just can't attack him because he used the action to make the saving.
That's fine. Okay. All right. So I will allow him to approach Pojimbo. Pojimbo, this is not, he was already in your, like last time he was already within your 10-foot range. So it's not a new creature coming in. It doesn't provoke your reaction this time.
I already used my reaction for this
Oh,
round.
are we still? Yeah, we're still in the first round. You're right. All right. But even though he stepped into another square that had it, I'm saying that being on top of his stuck brethren, that I'm not going to make him roll this turn. Okay. That's all I'm going to say. All right. So now we're going to do the next one. All right. So, and I just got to write down that 10 is the one that's free. All right. So this guy does not get out. All right. All right. So he is still down here and stuck. Okay. All right. Next one. All right. This one is not restrained. Okay. So if they start in the web, do they have to, and they're not restrained, do they have to? No, this is still the turn that you cast it. So he is not restrained. However, he is going to.
Any creature that starts its turn in the webs or that enters the webs during its turn must make a dexterity save.
It doesn't matter. He's doing both. So make Giant Rat 15 make a dexterity save, please. Throw that at him. Actually, you've got everybody targeted still, so I'm just going to do it for you. I mean, I'm going to make the save here. All right. Dexterity, I failed. Please put your web restrained effect on Giant Rat 15. Okay.
Can I drag the effect from my character sheet to Rat 15?
Yes, you can. You can drag it to him either in the combat tracker or on the
That's just convenient.
Yeah, and I'm basically going to allow, because he made his save against you, I'm going to allow that he took one step forward and he was immediately stuck again. All right. All right, Giant Rat 18. We'll drop him on the. I've got 4 more here. All right. So he is already restrained. We will make a strength check. Oh, and I break free. All right. So I break free. Giant Rat 18 breaks free. Giant Rat 18 is going to take a step forward. And then I'm going to have to make a save again. Why did I do it? Oh, I shouldn't have been. All right. I need to do that without restrained on me. Now I need to do it again. All right. And, ooh, sweet. He's still not restrained. So Giant Rat 18 is going to make it all the way into. No, he can't go any farther because they're already stacked up 2 at a time. Damn it. All right. Giant Rat 18 is not stuck, and he is 1 away from Pojimbo. So is what it is, but he will be able to move as soon as somebody moves out of the way. All right, Pojimbo, it is your turn now.
Okay. Use my bonus action to bunny hop, which does not provoke an opportunity attack.
Right?
Back to here.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will reach out and touch the guy I've targeted with my halberd.
Okay.
Sorry, get my glasses back on.
So use the combat tracker.
Yep.
The top 2 on the combat tracker are in that square. So pick one of them and attack one of them.
Okay, Giant Rat 8. Need to Giant Rat 17. Cool. Okay.
Oh, you hit easily. There you go.
Smack.
Down goes
And-
Giant Rat 8.
And at this point, anybody who I'll hold the line here. I'm assuming maybe someone else with someone else had a halberd who might come along. Pass my turn.
Right. So Uriel is the one, right? So, all right. Varsuk is in the back. Varsuk is going to ease up and he's going to lean, point his arrow between Vim and Setiska. And he's going to let Giant Rat 17 have it with an arrow. All right. I need to. There we go. All right. Oh, yeah. And he gets advantage since he's restrained. All right. At advantage. So he also is going to get. I got to put my sneak attack on. Excuse me. All right, sneak attack. Yeah, we got Bart screaming at us that the rats need to die. Hey, Bart. All right. So we get sneak attack and then we do damage. All right. There we go. Oh, and down goes 17. Nice. All right. So 17 has been splatted. All right. Varsuk passes his turn. It is Giant Rat 11's turn. All right. So I actually, because Giant Rat 18 was able to move up, Giant Rat 11 is going to be able to move all the way over to here. Okay. All right. I need giant. Well, actually, he is. But I need giant rat 11 to make a save. All right. So my dexterity save. Oh, and he failed miserably. Okay. So please put the effect right now on giant rat 11. Yep, you've already done it. Oh, wait a minute.
I just did it now
okay,
after he
okay.
failed the saving throw.
There we go. Okay, good. Okay. All right. So giant rat 11 is now, is now restrained. All right. Giant rat 20 is not restrained. So giant rat 20 steps into it. All right. Giant rat 20 must now also make a save. Oh, nice. Giant rat 20 is not restrained. All right. So giant rat 20 then takes another step forward. He must make a save again. God, I hate this. Oh, look at that. All right.
That
All
is
right.
one lucky rat.
Oh, he is a lucky rat. All right. So that's one. That's two. This is going to be 3, 4. I'm stepping up and to the right with giant rat 20. We're making one more save. Ooh, this is not good. Not good. All right. So 20 now is stuck fast. So would you please put the effect on giant rat 20?
Coming.
All right. Sharona, it is your turn now.
I am terrified of rats, so I cast vigilant blessing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, that's not what I needed. Sorry, vigilant blessing was not the right one. What is wrong with me tonight?
All right, I'll get
I will
rid of it here.
take that off of everybody. It is Twilight Sanctuary that I needed to cast.
Right.
There we go. And I will scoot back just a little bit more.
Don't understand why. I mean,
Hate rats.
all right. That's a lot of
That is,
cleanup.
yeah, I'll go through while you're doing rats. I can remove
Okay.
it off.
All right. That's fine. All right. So, giant rat 1 is the last one who's already stuck. So, giant rat 1 gets to make a strength check. Nope. Giant rat 1 just stays where giant rat 1 is. All right. Pass my turn. Vim, it is your turn.
Oh my God, what to do? I'll step to there, step to there. Am I in range of one of them? Because he's half in the.
Yes, you're in range of one of them. So,
That would be 26.
yep.
Okay.
Giant 26. I'm actually
And
just going to move him up there, make it easier on you.
sure. He can eat longsword. Oh, I did not mean to roll twice. Please take the. Oh, I had advantage?
Yes. Yep.
Okay, well, nice. I will take it.
Yeah, they're restrained, so you're going to have advantage. Oh, you killed my rat.
Oh my gosh. And I'll stand right there and that's it.
Okay.
Bring it, rats.
You just wait.
Hold my
You just wait.
hold my shield up, smash them back as they approach.
All right. Let's see here. Yeah, I've got a couple of them that can step into the. All right, pass your turn. All right, so Giant Rat 9 steps into the webbing. All right, when Giant Rat 9 steps into the webbing, Giant Rat 9 must now make a saving throw, a dexterity saving throw. Giant Rat 9 fails. Please put the effect on Giant Rat 9. All right, Giant Rat 9 is stuck solid. Okay, Giant Rat 9 passes his turn. Paul, it is your turn.
Step forward and cast Toll the Dead on rat number 10, who seems to be walking on air. Let's see
Okay.
here. I don't know why I rolled twice.
All right. So
What happened there?
we made Giant Rat 9 make. Oh, you had yourself targeted, which
How the
both
heck?
you and the rat made your saves. So
Well,
nothing
I guess.
happens.
Okay. I guess. Son of a bitch. Right. It still got me targeted. How's that possible?
No idea.
I fixed it now.
I
Okay.
think early on I had you targeted because I was casting light on myself as
Oh,
you, right? So I
okay.
think that's
Fuck.
actually my fault. So
No worries. I got it all dialed in now, and that's my turn.
all right. Giant Rat 27 is the last one that can step into the web. All right, so Giant Rat 27 steps into the web and must now make a saving throw. All right. And I fail. All right. Put the effect on Giant Rat 27. You guys still see rats piled up around the corner, though. So they're a number of others piled up around the corner. Pass, because they can't do anything. And then it's Uriel's turn. All right. So, like with Po Jimbo, Uriel has a polearm. One, yeah, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, that's all he can do for movement because he had to move through people. All right, so Uriel's not going to get an opportunity to attack this time, and he will pass his turn. All right, Varsuk is the first to react. Varsuk does ease down, kind of leans around you, Pojimbo, and tries to put an arrow in Rat 20. All right. Oh, and he hits easily. All right. So I will also give myself sneak attack. There we go. Going forward, that'll do it. All right. And let's do the damage. Booyah! All right. So Bart has asked, can we make a rat of 9 tails as opposed to a cat of 9 tails? Torture the enemy and creep that out a little bit. Yes, I think that definitely could.
Sharona can't deal with that.
All right. 20 goes down in a pile of blood and guts. And we pass our turn to Cetus Ka. Cetus Ka, it is your turn.
That's a fine idea. Just wondering. Oh, that's also concentration. That's no good. I'm going to, if I can see one of the rats that is not currently immobilized by or restrained by the web, I will use my telekinesis to push the silly thing sideways so that it's in a different piece of the web, so maybe it can be.
All right, I will allow that. So let's do it on Rat 13, which is one of them that's not in the webbing right now. You know what? Actually, I'm not going to allow that because I've got the rats already stacked too high, and I would not. I say too high, but side by side, whatever. Basically, two small creatures are able. I'm letting these rats occupy the same space, but because I wouldn't allow them to step into it previously, that you're not going to be able to move them into that as well. If you were to move them up and onto the pile, they wouldn't be in the webbing. Okay.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Okay.
So, and you would know that. So you didn't waste your turn.
Well, there isn't much I can do without lighting the web on fire. So I'm just going to stand by with the telekinetic punch. If anything gets free of the web, I'll punch it back in. And other than that, I will pass my turn.
All right. Giant Rat 13 can't do anything. Giant Rat 41 can't do anything. Giant Rat 7 can't do anything. All right. Giant Rat 40 is able to make a strength check. And Giant Rat 40 stays right where Giant Rat 40 is. Right. Rat 40 passes its turn to Uriel. All right. So Uriel can step forward. And Uriel does have got the polar mastery, but he's using a spear right now, right?
It's still got reach though.
Does it have reach? Okay. All right. So we are going to go after that Giant Rat 40 that was stuck in the web right there. All right. So, all right. Attacking Giant Rat 40, who should be stuck. I should have advantage. I do. Ooh, yuck. But I get to roll one of those again. Okay. So we will roll. All right. A 9 is still not going to hit. So he misses, but then he's going to whip the spear around and try to hit it again with the butt of the spear.
Huh. No, I was wrong. Spears don't have 10-foot reach. They only have 5-foot reach.
Okay. Well, then that's fine.
Then
I'll
he'd have
stop.
to step forward one more.
Yeah. He'd have to
Whatever.
step into
Either
the web
way,
in
I'll
order to
step
do
forward
it.
with him.
Yep.
Like I'll follow him, so it's all good.
Mm-hmm. All right. So anyway, he'll pull back to get out of the way then. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So, and he passes his turn. Pojimbo, your turn.
Alrighty. Pick a rat, any rat. Try 32.
So you got 40, you got 32, and 10, all that could be targeted.
I will step forward and clobber him. Halberd.
All right, you hit. Barely, but you hit. Ooh, that hurts.
That splatter him.
Yes, you did splatter him.
Okay. I will swing around and nail rat 40 with the butt.
You hit.
Pretty sure that hits.
Yep. Oh, and the next one goes down.
And then I will step back to make room if anyone wants to come close. Take my place. And pass my turn.
Okay. All right, so Giant Rat 18 is able to take a step forward. I must make a saving throw. And I fail. Please put the restrained effect on Giant Rat 18. Status Kai,
Maybe
you're
I'm pointing out
feeling.
the obvious, but
Yep.
these rats are not that strong.
That's why I figured web would be a good idea.
All right. Giant Rat 18 gets to make a strength check. Oh, not good. Not good. He
Well,
doesn't
when you
get to
keep
go
charges-
anywhere at all.
when you keep them from swarming you, they're not that bad.
I really like pack tactics and swarms. I mean, just say it. All right, 34 is going to break free here. Nope, 34 is not going to break free. All right. 34 passes his turn. All right. 38. Feeling lucky. Feeling lucky. Yes. 38 breaks free. All right. So I'm going to break free and I'm going to take a step forward. Oh, no, I can't. They're already piled up. Nuts. All right. All I can do is stand there, but at least I get to take the effect off of me. All right. Giant Rat 15. All right. He is there. Giant Rat 15 is restrained. We are going to get loose. Yes, we do get loose. All right. And again, he can't do anything either. They're piled up. Oh, goodness. All right. 27.
Web spell.
All right. 27 can get loose. Or not. 27 will stay right where it's at. All right. All right. So 10 is the one who is walking on water right now. Unfortunately, there's nobody for him to stand on as he goes forward one more, but he will still nevertheless go forward.
Opportunity attack.
Yep. All right. So we're going to make a dexterity save, which I make. All right. All right. So he finally breaks through here. All right. Go ahead. Do your damage. Drat.
Does 12 hit?
Yes, it does.
He
Ugh. I had made it. I had made it through web. Damn you.
ain't all that.
All right. Obviously, he is not. All right. So Rat 4 is going to step into the webbing. When Rat 4 steps into the webbing, we are going to make a saving throw. All right. I fail. All right. Put the effect on Rat 4, please.
Ooh.
Sorry. Here.
All right, Paul.
I'm speaking.
My former rat was destroyed. I'll target rat number 38 here and see if I can tore his butt. Where, oh, there we go. Roll.
Roll again, damn it.
That's not a roll to hit. That's your save.
Oh, that's my save? Oh. Well,
I-
all right. Then I fail miserably. You may use the big die.
No, 38's not wounded.
I'm telling you, I failed miserably. I scratched
I
myself for 1 point of damage, and so you may use the big die.
I get it now.
Drat.
All right. And
All right.
that's
All right. This is not looking good for the rats. I'm going to say that given who is left, I have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, so I have 12 left. You have finished off 8 with only taking damage from the first ones that ran around the corner and up to Pojimbo. All right. I'm going to give myself a 10% chance that one of them actually I'm going to give myself it's going to be less than that. I'm going to give 6 of my guys a 5% chance to break through here. Okay? All right. Only on a natural 20 did any of these break through and get to Vim and get to attack Vim.
Really? Awesome.
All right. And none of them made it. And so by the time any of them get anywhere close to you, you end up dispatching all of them and taking all of them out one at a time. I hope I've got something that's going to be a little smarter than a rat next time.
While the web spell is still up, I'll wander down here and take a look around the corner again.
Okay.
And
As you wander down there and take a look around the corner, you really don't see anything else other than the trash and the refuse that is actually in that room. You think that now it's probably just a garbage room for everybody else around here to dump things in. The rats love it.
I'll go take a look.
Okay, give me a investigation check.
Windrunner, can I roll a couple more Twilight Sanctuaries before I take it off everybody?
Sure.
See if I
Oh,
can roll higher than a 1.
no, I like the one. That's 3 in a row.
There we
All
go.
right, there
I
you
love
go. All right.
luck over that. There we go, and I'll take it off.
Right.
I'll stop.
Yeah.
I'll stop
All
it.
right. So, Po Jimbo, you do some searching around the room. You think you've done a pretty good job of, sifting through this trash, although there's some stuff that you really would like to get off your foot right now that's really starting to bother you. It definitely stinks to high heaven. But unfortunately, you don't find anything. It appears that there was nothing but rats in this room.
Go back and report to the group. Well, that wasn't so bad.
Okay. Which way do you guys want to go next?
I'm going to collect some samples so that I can smoke them and turn them into sausage.
Excellent.
And some that I'm going to eat raw because they're still good that way too.
Gross.
What? I'm snackish.
We definitely need to give him the Ion Stone.
Ugh. Man. All right. So which way do we want to go now?
I would suggest back to this hallway down here.
Wait. Oh, there you are. I see you now. Okay.
All right. Varsuk would like to suggest anywhere but where there are rats.
Agreed.
I thought we were. Oh, maybe not. Okay. Ah. Now I see.
All right.
This is the new
Varsuk
hall.
is going to ease on down this hallway.
I'm gonna tap him with guidance as
Okay.
we walk
All right.
past
He
him.
will accept that before he
There we go.
blows up another stealth check. All right. All right, but this time as he eases on down the hall, he's not making much in the way of noise. All right, so he gets to the corner and is going to try to look and listen, see what he can see. All right, he doesn't see anything. He motions you guys to come on up to where he is. As you get closer, he motions to you and he says that there's a fork. There's a fork up here.
I don't imagine it's made out of anything that we care about. Gold, something like that.
Not that kind of fork. A fork in the hallways. All right. Let me look at this. All right.
Should we keep to the right?
I was gonna say we should probably veer to the right
Yeah, let's do it.
and spiral our way in.
All right. So I need to check something real quickly. All right. Goodness. All right. So since Sharona is lagging back behind, um, Pojimbo, you hear something. You hear something up ahead.
What do my wandering ears hear? From which way
Seems
in
to
the fall?
be a very low guttural voice. You don't recognize the language.
Is it coming from the straight ahead or to the right?
It is coming from straight ahead.
I'll let the party know.
Yeah, you don't see anything up there yet, but it is definitely there's definitely something coming that way.
Is it coming towards us?
Yes. Yeah, you definitely can perceive that it's getting louder.
I'll let everyone know. Fall back a little bit. Do we want to set up a?
Arsuk says, "Do we want to fall back or do we want to get around that fort to the right?"
Okay, fork to the right.
All right.
Fork and right.
All right. All right. That map. All right. So, Vim, are you gonna just stand out in the hall? Is that what you're gonna do?
No, if I can get up there, yeah.
Well, you can go up there, but I don't know that Varsuk is trying to pull Sharona back. He thinks that she's a little bit too close, and maybe the armored people should. Well, she's pretty armored herself. There's nothing wimpy about her, but is suggesting that maybe Vim and Uriel ought to be the two that are closest to the whatever's coming down the hall, as opposed to Cetus Ka and Sharona.
Sharona
Certainly
totally
agree.
agrees.
All right. So, Cetus Ka, why don't it is being suggested that you move farther back down the hall here. Yeah, there you go. That's it, Cetus Ka.
I will keep an eye on the room behind us.
Okay. All right. So, give me a perception check, Pojimbo.
Because you are entirely too
Is he eating?
yes, trade having dinner. You are entirely too willing to suggest that we come down this hallway, Mr. DM.
Oh, Pojimbo, sorry, I was talking about my dog. I didn't realize I wasn't muted.
All right. You're not sure what it is that you hear, but you hear some sort of muffled fluttering type of maybe like fabric that's uh, flapping in the wind type of thing. That's what you hear there. As you look in there, though, you see a damaged stone chair that's actually sitting in the middle of it, and it's hewn of brown marble, veined with black, and stands near the middle of the north wall. Okay, I've actually got it drawn on the map, so you should be able to see that if you can see into the room.
Yeah.
A piece is missing from the back of the throne, the marble um, chair there, and the whole thing is fractured. Rubble and broken furniture are strewn about the rest of the room. The ceiling is pretty high, probably you think 35, 40 feet, like that other room that you were in previously, and goes all the way. Well, you can obviously see with your dark vision, but goes all the way up. Like I said, 35 or 40 feet. The stench of rotting flesh faintly lingers, in this area. Okay. All right. Around the
Oh,
corner, as you, Vim and Uriel, around the corner, up ahead come two gnolls. Okay. So 2 gnolls come around the corner up there. All right, they're just kind of, maybe making a
From the
patrol.
north?
Yeah. So if you, Vim, if you just duck your character to the left a little bit, you'll see those gnolls. You can move back to the right now. You're just kind of looking around, but you guys have apparently not been detected. They seem to be oblivious as they come walking down the hallway. All right, what do you guys want to do?
Windrunner, I'm holding an attack if anything slimy or flying, flapping, whatever comes around the corner here, it gets whacked.
Okay, all right, I understand.
I think we should wait for these guys to go past and pull them in with telekinesis and chop their heads off. There's only two of them.
I'm game.
I second that idea.
All right, my gnolls get to make a perception check. They are, coming slowly and looking.
We're
So
not
they'll get-
moving, so yeah.
Yep, you're not moving. I'm not gonna. You know what? I am going to
Alright,
give
want a
you
group roll or
guys.
something?
Yeah, what I want is for you not to have disadvantage on your stealth check. So, I'm actually going to allow Varsuk's roll to be for the group. Okay, that's the way I'm going to do it. So Varsuk's stealth check is going to be for the group. All right, looking pretty good as these guys stroll down the hall. All right. So, yep, Knowles get, right to you.
Instead of
And
Scott can grab one, I can use an action to grab the other, both with telekinesis, and we yank him right to our feet and clobber him.
all right. So,
If they try,
your,
they try to walk by, I guess.
yep, go ahead and give them their cast on them. Give them their saving throws. So, who's taking Knoll 1 and who's taking Knoll 5?
How are you rolling?
Sorry, Tim. I can only see Knoll 5, so I'll take that one.
You'll be able to see either one that you want, but yeah, it's okay.
How do you roll your telekinesis, Fern?
I have it set up as an action. I just select the target and hit the button.
Yeah. Let me do it for you. I can actually just copy it over from.
Sure. What I was just curious what's ability or what, I feel like it should be an int check, but it's
It's a
grappling. I just not sure.
Yeah. It's a strength save is what it is. But I don't know that yours is going to be the exact same as his is. Hold on just a second.
There's a big difference. Mine is an action. I can only do it once. His is a
Yep,
bonus action. You can do
I
it a zillion
understand,
times,
but
right?
do you? Let's see. Nah. All right. So I'm trying to figure out what the modifier is for yours. So
That's kind of where I was too. Is it int modifier or is it a?
No, I mean, okay. Wait a minute. Sediska. Right. It is going to be intelligence for sure, but your intelligence is not as good as his intelligence. So let me just copy this to you, and then I'll modify it based on your skill. There we go. 1 minute. Get
Kind of beg to differ with that. He's standing there nibbling on dead rats, but okay.
Hey, they're food, baby.
I love it. I love it. All right. Let's see. All right. And actually it adjusted it just fine. Okay. So yeah, yours is a little bit different, but now you can do the same thing though, right? So you see just that cast. So just drop that cast on your null. Okay?
Okay. So yeah, I mean, I can't see the other Knoll yet either because we're gonna let them walk past, and then Uriel should be able to get a good bash in as he comes close.
You should both be able to see him now. I put him in position, so but you could see him in the combat tracker as well. So just
Oh, sorry.
So Vim's got one targeted, Knoll one targeted, and Set a Sky, you target Knoll 5, please. All right. Ooh, I made my save, and I failed my save. Okay. So the one that is on the far side of the hall is able to resist. But Knoll 5 is basically thrown at Uriel's feet. Okay. So
yeah,
let me
smashing him.
Yeah, I'm gonna make him prone. Okay. So Knoll 5 is now prone. All right. There we go. He was pushed down at Uriel's feet. Okay. And everybody roll for initiative, please. And I need to do Uriel as well. Oh yeah, Uriel's doing nicely. All right. Okay. All right. So Uriel is going to be the first one who gets to do anything. Okay, so Uriel's going to take advantage of 5 being prone on the ground right in front of him. And Uriel is going to stab him with his spear. All right. There we go. All right, but Uriel gets to roll again. All right, so Uriel gets +5. And because I rolled a 1. And we'll roll it again. So we'll go with 14, which is fine because, well, it's not fine because I miss. That's terrible. He's prone and I still miss him. So I stab down with the spear and I miss him as he kind of rolls back and forth on the ground. But I am deft with my spear and I flip it around multiple times and then smack him in the face with the butt, or at least I try to. All right. Oh, much better this time. Yes, I catch him right in the face with the butt of the spear. Crunch. For minimum damage, but I've still got a good strength, so yay. All right. So we have done a reasonable amount of damage to this first one that's lying on the ground in front of us.
He move out of the hallway to make space and get close to the other Knoll to keep him from running away too.
So you're saying Uriel would leap out, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Okay. All right. We will definitely say that Uriel can leap. I say leap, but kind of straddle him and move across Knoll 5, who's prone as he beats him with his spear. All right.
It hasn't taken any damage though.
Yeah. What just happened there? A little odd. There we go. Take that.
Perfect.
Yeah. All right. So, Uriel will pass his turn, and it is Varsuk's turn. Varsuk is going to ease down here. Can I do that? Yeah, I can do it right there. All right. So he is going to ease down there, and then is going to stab at this guy. He is prone. I'm going to have advantage. That's nice. Also got the guy on the opposite side of him, so I'd have advantage anyway. I'm stabbing at him with his short sword or rapier. I'm gonna go rapier. On my rapier and stabbing. Oh, nice. Yep, absolutely. Okay. Oh, yeah. There we go. All right. This Knoll is now no longer feeling good. Okay. What does Varsuk want to do? He can either ease back or, yeah, Varsuk's going to ease. Nope, he would provoke an attack of opportunity if he does that. Varsuk's got enough movement that he can actually ease on by this guy. So he's going to ease down there. All right.
I thought he was playing a swashbuckler, though.
I mean, you mean the actual class?
Yeah, I thought which gave him the ability to use that fancy footwork.
No, you're right. He's got the fancy footwork, but that's a feat. I had forgotten about that. So,
So he could go
yes.
back. I'm happy with where he is. Either way, I wanted to, yeah.
Yeah, he took the fancy footwork feat. Let's see. Or wait a minute. You said it looks like he is playing the swashbuckler because it's the archetype that it's attached that to. So
Right. That's not a feat.
Okay, you're right. All right. Yep, they can't. So he landed it, so they can't, provide an attack of opportunity. Okay. The hall was getting too cluttered anyway, so I think I am going to stay down where I am. So, all right. Now Knoll 1 has a chance to attack. Knoll 1 is going to. Knoll 1 is definitely going to go after Uriel since Uriel's standing right there. All right. 01 is going to try to stab him with the spear. Oh, nuts. Uriel in his damn armor. Okay, fine. All right. He is unsuccessful. Vim, it is your turn.
I'm going to step forward and insert my sword into this guy right here, preferably his face. Still no one. Oh yeah, just like that.
Oh, that hurts. Ouch.
And just because it's fun, I'll pump one of those into him too.
Oh, that hurts too. Ouch.
And just kind of step past to there, block him, put the shield in the way so he can't get by. And
just rude. Right, Pojimbo, what you gonna do?
Finish them.
I am waiting for something big and nasty to come and surprise us from behind. I got faith in my team. They got 2 Knolls. I'm watching the room behind us.
Okay.
The DM was entirely too eager for us to.
He was.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The suspicious curtain sound doesn't sound good. There's something in there. It's going to jump off the wall and kill us.
Fluttering sounds are never good in a dungeon. So anything comes around that corner, it's getting a face full of halberd. I will pass my turn.
I will toll the dead, Knoll number 1.
Oh, no, number 1's not feeling so good.
Oh, God.
He's just chuckling. That just tickles.
Except
and it tickles him to death, literally.
Yeah. And I will pass my turn.
Oh, it really did too. Look at that.
Uh-huh. It really did. Like I said, he's not feeling too good. Okay. Nope, you get to do that again.
Alrighty.
Why was it giving you disadvantage though?
Is there disadvantage for firing into melee?
Yes, if you're in melee range and you're firing. Yeah, but
you 10 feet away though.
Yeah, it is, I think, just a little bit too close on this map. It automatically is saying that. Just move yourself back a little bit, or actually just click the advantage button to cancel it out. Either way, doesn't matter. There you go. All right, and it thuds home.
I will take this opportunity to wish him all of the joys that ill health can bring.
Cetus Kai, you smell some nice roasted knoll.
Smells like burnt dog hair. Are you guys going to eat that?
Somebody better hurry up and give him that ion stone. All right. Knolls are dispatched. All right. Maybe you can turn your attention to whatever that fluttering sound is, Pojimbo.
Before we do that, could I suggest a human break?
You absolutely may. Good timing. Let us take our human break. And is 5 minutes enough, or do we need 10?
5 minutes is fine for me.
Yep.
I'm good with that.
All right. Quick 5-minute human break.
truly terrified of the flapping noise.
You are. You should be. So we have detected some sort of flapping noise behind us. Not really sure what this could be. Right. What are we gonna do?
Search the knolls.
I'm sorry, say that again.
Search the knolls.
Oh, you search the knolls and you find 6 copper pieces.
Whoa.
Oh,
Not on the
wow.
town. All right, now we can proceed.
That was worth your time.
Yes. Sharona will suggest that our tanky people move away to the new front up near Port Jimbo.
Oh,
I'll
thank
squeeze
you.
around in front of Pujimbo.
Okay. All right. Yep. Uriel
Can-
will join you.
Can I see anything up in here of like what's causing the flapping?
You don't see anything more than what
Okay.
Poe
What Jim
Jimbo
did?
saw. Yeah. Hmm.
Yep. Look up.
Yeah, looking up.
What is
Okay.
above?
Give me a perception check. All right. There is something up there, but you're not sure what it is. Poe Jimbo, you roll yours again. Wow, what a large number of ones. All right.
Set his cock. Come up here and shoot them with your firebolt, and I'll protect you. Stay under my shield. Shoot
All
him.
right.
Shoot with up there and just shoot.
So,
Send one up there and see
but
what it is.
Vim, you look up there, and you're not really sure what you're looking at. The ceiling just kind of ripples.
Oh, yay. Swarm of bats.
This is bad.
I-
Okay.
Jimbo, you think that you would recognize bats that were just hanging from the ceiling. Instead, the ceiling just kind of ripples.
Before anyone firebolts the ceiling, I suggest we actually step back into that hallway.
I'm good with that.
All right.
Is anybody carrying lamp oil or Greek fire?
I think I've got some oil.
Before I firebolt the ceiling, get that ready. If it's rippling like that, I got the sinking suspicion that maybe we're going to need it.
Hang on a second here.
You know, we're not obligated to go this way. We could go around.
All right. I have put a target for you on the combat tracker. So, Setiskai, if you are the one who is to attack by means of firebolt, feel free to use that target in the combat tracker to do so.
I do not have any oil for some reason.
Hey, Curtis.
Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm driving home from rehearsal. Apologies.
Well,
All good.
yeah, well, not all good because you're lying in a pool of your own blood on the dungeon floor right now.
No,
But
It
that's
was
not
rats.
true.
It was
It was rats, though. It was rats. But that's not true. You're not lying in a pool of blood on the floor.
I believe it.
There was-
If it's
but there was
rats,
some
I
rats.
get it. Yeah,
That's
it
normally
makes sense.
Pojimbo's job. Respect the boundaries.
So we're headed into some little chamber where there's the sound of flapping and we don't know what it is. And we're going to shoot some fire bolts up in the ceiling to try to suss out what it is.
All right, Varsuk actually has 4 flasks of oil. So
what are you gonna do? Throw one in the air and shoot it with a firebolt as it's up in the air? That'll only splash oil everywhere. That doesn't sound like a great idea. So I'm wondering how the oil comes into play here. Is maybe what I'm saying.
I'm expecting that whatever it is going to take being firebolted personal and drop to the floor, at which point some flaming oil might be something we're very happy about.
I'm scratching my head and maybe making a survival check to see, do I understand what's up there, or an Arcana
all
check?
right, go ahead and give me a survival might do something. Give me a survival check. Unfortunately, you don't know exactly what it is. You got an uneasy feeling though in the pit of your stomach.
Hmm.
Is it one big thing or a bunch of little things? Or a
Uh,
bunch of
I could carry a torch up there with a mage hand.
Yes, I could.
I could do that also. So spark
Let's
up a
do that.
torch, spark up a torch, and mage hand it up there.
All right. So you spark up that torch and you hand it off to your mage hand, and your mage hand starts to carry that up there. And before it gets halfway up there, all of a sudden the flowing whatever this is drops. But then as soon as it drops, it splits into uh, a score of little things that seem to be coming at you right now.
Great patch.
Yeah, not bats.
Blobby things or
All right, everybody roll for initiative.
Bats.
two-legged creature things or
Definitely not creature things. I mean, two-legged things. Get these a little bit better organized.
Just FYI, I have about 30 minutes till I'm home, so if someone can roll my character, that'd be awesome.
Oh yeah, we're rolling, but you can tell us what you're doing. So, okay.
Hell yeah.
All right. I should roll Uriel's initiative. There we go. Uriel, you roll a 17. All right, very good. And then I will roll Varsuk's initiative. All right, and Varsuk gets a 15. All right, not bad, but not great. Okay. All right. So it is the first creature's turn. It gets all the way down. All right.
Shields are up.
Yep. So, and where is Pojimbo? Pojimbo, you're there. All right. So just drawing a line here. If it goes there, yeah, technically that says it's still, oh, that says it's 15 feet. It's not 10 feet. So you're not going to be able to do this. All right. So basically what happens is that you are swarmed by anything that's going to get an attack before these are tiny creatures, okay? So they're little bitty. It can each one can get down there. Let me describe what you see. So where is that? Needed that description.
We're being attacked by tiny black blobs.
You are being attacked by tiny black blobs. No, they're not. They've got wings. They got leathery little wings. They're not bats. Hold on just a second. All right. I know this is around here somewhere. That's the one I want. right. This horrid flying creature looks like a cross between a large bat and an oversized mosquito. Its legs end in sharp
Oh.
pincers, and its long needle-like proboscis slashes the air as it seeks its next meal.
You remember that shoe you were asking for?
Shoes alive. Telling you.
You just got that shoe.
Nah.
Oh, I've even got a picture of one. Take
As soon
that.
as it said flying mosquitoes.
Oh,
Yeah.
dang. Yep. Never mind. You don't see what it says at the top.
I was thinking that there was a song from Sesame Street that applied here. S is for Skeeter. That's good enough for me.
There you go.
So
Okay. So all of these things are swarming all over Vim right now. Okay. So Vim, let us target you. All right. And all right. Yep. All right. The first one misses you. Second one. Oh, the second one hits you. Excellent. All right. Second one hits you. And you realize that the damage that you are experiencing is actually because you are being sucked dry. Nice. All right. All right. Third one. All right. So I need to actually make a quick note. All right. And the third one misses. All right. And Sharona, it is now your turn to take action.
I'm gonna do what I do and light up Twilight Sanctuary.
Would we still have had it from the last encounter?
You did still have the temporary hit points from the last encounter?
You had the hit points, but she's casting it again. Okay.
And I'm going to. I do not like these guys, maybe more than rats. So I'm also going to pull out my
they are
spiritual.
flying rats.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull out my spiritual weapon and attack 20 with it.
So 20 is no, never mind. 20 is not the one that's attached to Vim. You're right. So no problem. You may do that for sure. All right, you hit 20. Ooh. And 20 immediately is squished into a bloody pulp.
Okay, I feel so much better about our situation now, and I will pass my turn.
All right.
Second, these things are badass as far as hit points.
All right. Uriel, it is Uriel's turn. Uriel, if he steps forward, and he is definitely going to do so, puts himself in danger of being attacked. But Uriel steps
Please
forward.
do.
Yep. Oh, hey, yeah, you're here now. Never
Yeah.
mind. All right, all right.
Yeah. Put me in danger.
All right. So you've stepped past Vim into the opening of this octagonal chamber. And there is just a swarm of these mosquito bat thingies, whatever, that are flying around right now. Um, but one has attached itself to Vim and seems to be sucking him dry right now.
I'm so sorry, Vim. It sounds like we should talk to somebody about that.
No, yeah, it's but a scratch. Take care of a different one. There's one right in front of you. Look out!
Oh, I killed that one. Hell yeah.
All right. So we will go after. So I assume that you will do this with a spear.
Yeah, spear and then the butt attack.
Yep. Okay.
If I kill that one, I'll try to do another one with the butt.
Okay. All right. So we'll go after 44, which is one of the ones that's already attacked. But as it's trying to get back, you are jabbing at it with a spear. Okay.
Hell yeah.
All right. Oh, and you
17
hit.
on the die.
Yep. Yep. All right. That's a modified 22, an easy hit for you. All right. Oh, what did I do? I attacked again. Sorry. But we hit again, but it doesn't, gotta do the damage first. All right.
Finish it.
Oh yeah, down goes the next one. Instant death again. All right.
And then I'll try to polearm butt another one.
Mm-hmm. All right. You do that. All right. I think that's a hit. Yes. You were able to spin the butt of your spear around and smack the next one.
Sick.
All right. Oh, and it immediately becomes bloody pulp too.
Sick.
Hell
2 in
yeah.
1 turn.
Let's
All
go,
right.
baby. Thank you.
All right, that's 3 of these things that have been turned to bloody pulp. All right. So Uriel, you want to stay in the room? You want to pass your turn? What do you want to do?
Pass my turn and try to soak up attacks if I can.
Okay. All right. All right, Vim, your turn, buddy.
This one that's attached to me can.
Oh, yeah.
I'll just scrape it off with my long sword.
All right.
I mean, you can consider it a scrape if you like, but I'm just gonna swing at it kind of.
Okay. Let's see.
For the big whopping 8. I didn't target it because I wasn't sure. I guess I could have targeted the creature 7. My bad.
Yeah. So
Can I drop
an
that on
8 though is an 8 is definitely not going to hit, but the long sword
I
hit.
know.
Oh, the 8 damage. The 8 damage. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, it was
Yep.
8 damage,
Okay.
17 hit. I dropped it on them proper,
Okay.
I think.
What I'd like for you to do is to also make an attack against yourself at disadvantage. Okay, so there's not much chance. You got a good armor class. There's not much chance you're going to hurt yourself here, but there is a chance.
Disadvantage.
Nope, that wasn't it. That doesn't matter. With disadvantage, you're going to miss. All right. So you successfully kill the thing, and you would have had advantage. I see. It tried to give you advantage as well.
Oh, that's probably why. Yeah. And then I'll step into there. I can't do that. Hang on. There and then there.
Okay.
Weird stuff. And get out of the way so that other people can kind of come in if they want to.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Pass your turn.
Yep. Sorry.
All right. Next one swoops down. I'm gonna make probably the ones on the left come at Vim, and the ones that are on the right come at Uriel now here. So, all right, Vim. Oh, nice. Another one swoops in and attaches itself to you.
Little fuckers know how to get through plate mail.
Oh yeah, yeah. These things have these little suckers that can weave through lots of things. All right. Looks like you had a bunch of temporary hit points that prevented you from taking much damage at all, but it's attached to you. So, all right. Right, passing our turn. All right. This one is up in front of Uriel. Uriel, it's coming in at you. Oh, and it doesn't even get anywhere close. Uriel, you just kind of wave your spear at it and it flies back off. All right. Varsuk is the farthest away down the hall. Varsuk will ease his way up. Really not safe for him to fire through everybody, and most of these things are above his. So he would have to be out of the tunnel to be able to actually shoot at them. So he's not going to be able to attack this round. All right. All right. The next one, this one is closer to Uriel. So Uriel, take that. Oof. Like it flies at you and kind of bounces off of you and then flies back up. All right, next one. Next one is right in front of Uriel. All right. Oh yeah, misses terribly. All right, Pojimbo.
I don't like this thing that's sucking on my buddy Vin. I'm gonna move forward. And in my hands, the halberd is a precision weapon. So I'll take a cut at this thing that's attached itself to my buddy Vin.
Okay.
What one was that?
So the one that's attached to Vim is.
I think it was Creature 5.
5.
Yes, it is Creature 5. I needed to make a note of that. Okay. There you go.
Halberd.
All right.
Actually, I will take my first attack at one of the other creatures.
Okay.
Sorry, Vin, I'll get back to you in a second.
Don't sweat it. Kill them. These are easy. We just need to get rid of them all. Keep killing.
Halberd.
Right.
14.
You hit what you attacked.
Pretty sure I splashed it.
Oh yeah.
7 damage.
Yep.
So, and then I'll swing around with the halberd butt and go after the one on Vin.
Okay. All right. All right. Go ahead and make an attack on Vim too.
AC 22. Bring it.
I'll just roll D20.
Yep. Yep. I mean, just attack him. Like take your
Yeah,
attack and grab him.
yes.
Oh, and you're gonna hit him. So you get a +6.
No.
So that's awesome.
At disadvantage though, right?
No, not you. He would have disadvantage because he could, control himself a little bit better. But yeah, you're gonna actually hit him.
Whoop.
So that nice
Sorry,
19 smacks him at the same time, but it's only your butt damage. It's your 1d4 plus your strength modifier. So
Oh
right.
Jesus!
all right, so
Sorry.
that one kills the thing. Now do the damage to. Oh, did you? No, you haven't done the damage to him
He
yet.
just had it targeted on the wrong.
Hold on. No, he did target you. So he got both of you there, didn't he?
No.
No,
Vim
he
still
didn't.
has one
All right, yeah,
going
yep.
for
All right, yeah.
Identified creature.
You're right. Just the unidentified creature, which is fine. It's
And now roll
it's dead.
damage for Vin.
Now roll damage for Vim. Oh,
Oh, good
you go
roll.
from a 4
Yeah.
to a 1.
Yay.
Drat.
Oh, you bloodied my nose. You bloodied
Oh
my
yeah.
nose.
Sorry, Vin.
With the butt of your.
Nice.
That
nice.
thing's
Okay.
dangerous.
Mm-hmm. All right. Anything else, Pojimbo? You want to hop back or hop forward, or what do you want to do?
I'm gonna move back just a bit, just to there, because both of these guys have way better armor class than me.
Okay.
But the next thing that swoops in to attack them is going to get an opportunity attack from me.
Okay.
Pass my turn.
All right. So go ahead and make your opportunity attack on creature 17. Creature 17 misses Vim. And you miss creature 17.
Okay.
He missed Vim.
Oh, you miss Vim too.
Oops.
You only had Vim target.
No,
You didn't.
he had them both
17.
targeted. He rolled a
did he? Okay.
13 to hit. Yeah, 13 to hit Vim and a 11 to hit the creature.
Okay.
So, yep. All right, creature 3 coming at Uriel. Right. Misses by a mile. All right, Cetus Ka. You are right behind Po Jimbo there in the hallway, so you could definitely lean in and see, and maybe throw a dagger at one or whatever you're trying to do here.
How high is the ceiling in that room?
35, 40 feet.
That's not going to work then. Okay. Let's see.
All right.
You know, not to go easy mode, but sleep would be highly effective.
If I had it, I would agree with you. But that's not loaded right now.
Cetus Kai, you launch a firebolt and it burns its way into the chest of one of these things.
That works too.
Oh yeah, that works well.
Can I telekinetically punch the one that's dining on Vim and get it off of him?
Oh, I got it off him already.
Yeah, it's already off. Yeah, when he bloodied Vim's nose, he got it off.
Can I ready the telekinetic punch to swat one that tries to land on somebody else to dine? Assuming I can see them, obviously.
I will allow you to think that you can do that. Oh,
It is telekinesis.
yeah. I will allow you to think that you've done that. But hey, we've just been raided by Lord Gasumba. Thank you very much, Lord Gasumba. Jay, it's good to see all of you guys. So I hope your chat today was very good. All right, so we are stuck in the Temple of Elemental Evil. For those of you joining us, well, stuck is not really the right word. We voluntarily come in here, and somehow we keep managing to stir the pot repeatedly. We are being attacked by a bunch of mosquito-looking things. I think you can see it on the screen right now, but a bunch of these nasty bat mosquitoes. That are flying down from the ceiling in this room. So, all right. So, all right, where were we, guys? So, Cetus Kai, you have prepared an action to try to use your telekinesis to swat at something that may try to attach itself to somebody, right?
Correct.
Okay, all right. So, the next one of these things is definitely closest to Uriel. Uriel, it swoops in at you and tries to lash out with its little pincer nose thing. Again, it just kind of bounces off of your armor and then swoops away again. Okay.
It's good armor.
Oh yeah. He and Vim both have some good armor right now. So, and Uriel, you are playing a Azamar paladin, a fallen Azamar paladin, and Vim, you are playing a Githyanki, right? A Githyanki fighter.
Yankee Psy Warrior.
Yeah,
Yep.
Thigh
Get
Warrior. There you
Yankee
go.
Psy Warrior.
That's right. All right. We'll talk about the others as they enter here. All right. So the next one swoops in at Vim, and not even close, Vim. So again, it's just bouncing off your armor here. All right, next one. We are coming in again at Uriel. All right, so Uriel. Boy, you guys are just covered up in these things, but fortunately, they're not able to easily get through your armor, except for those two Vim that put a nasty hurting on you right between the chinks in your armor. All right, Paul. Paul, you're at the very back of the group right now, but you know, you can see through probably to get just one of the ones that's right there in the front that's hovering around Uriel.
I targeted 18
Okay.
for that reason
Yep.
with Toll the Dead.
Oh, but he makes his saving throw easily. If he could laugh at you, you would hear this tiny little.
And for a split second, I thought that was my rule.
If only, if
Yeah.
only. Yeah, yeah. Something is divinely protecting this thing, at least for that attack. So, all right.
Deselect now. Then let me select Jimbo and
Okay.
add Shield of Faith
Oh
on
yeah.
him.
Ah, well, thank you, sir.
There we go.
All right, Jimbo, you feel like Jack Burton right after he got that magic potion.
Got
So,
a positive feeling.
got a good
Trying
feeling
to
about
get
this. That's
everybody in
right.
the front line to have decent armor classes.
No doubt. All right. All right. Next one swoops in at Vim.
I can't see them, unfortunately.
Yep. That Vim, he gets in a good attack, but is unsuccessful at getting through your armor again. All right. Next one kind of flies in at Uriel. It's not gonna have enough movement to fly back though. So but Uriel, the pincher reaches out and doesn't have any success in penetrating your armor. All right. One more at Vim. All right. One more
Oh, good success.
unsuccessful one at Vim. And one more at Uriel. This one will, oh, hey, grab the wrong thing. All right. Swoops in and is going to come at you, Uriel. There you go. All right. Again, unsuccessful. Uriel, it is now, actually, let's see. We are ready to start our next turn. All right. I do like the old school re-rolling initiative at the end of each round. So even though we're playing 5e, my house rules are that we re-roll. All right. Uriel, the one of the creatures that's closer to you is going to actually get to swoop in and attack you this time.
I will use that opportunity for my reaction attack
Okay.
opportunity.
All right. It misses you, so it is creature one. I'm going to put it right beside you there, so you know exactly which one it is. But you can also hit it at the top of the
Yep,
combat
target
tracker.
it.
Yep. Yep. Oh yeah.
Pretty sure that nails it.
Oh, you know what? I just realized. Yeah, Big Mac's pointing out that I have the Lost Empires of Kryn still on the bottom of our of our title here. But in the meantime, you are able, with your reaction, to quickly reach out and slash at the creature, and it goes up in a puff of smoke. Big Mac, one of my other campaigns, it's the Saturday campaign. It actually came out of a homebrew campaign called Lost Empires, and we wanted to run through the shadows of the Dragon Queen, and so we have started that, but we have titled it Lost Empires of Kryn, and I add my own, homebrew Kryn stuff to that as well too. So. Thanks for pointing that out, though. I'll get that fixed in just a second. All right.
The Harrington Ranger with Polearm Master splatters one as it tries to attack his friend.
Well done. Well done. All right. So, Jimbo, you take that guy out. The next one is actually the one that's right in front of Uriel. So, guess what, Uriel?
Yep.
Yeah. Haven't I had 20 rolls already? Oh, finally, we hit Uriel. All right. So, Uriel, this one swoops in and finds a chink in your armor. Is able to, do max damage, which thanks to Sharona's temporary hit points, does no damage to you, but it does attach itself to you. So we
Step on
will.
some magic, mosquito. You can't have any blood here.
Attach to Uriel. All right. Nice. We will pass our turn. All right, Uriel, it is your turn. You do have one attached to you currently.
Well, bash that guy.
Am I able to use my reaction to swat it off of him?
I will allow you to try this. What I'm going to do though is I am going to it's going to be fairly difficult. So normally it would just be that straight up strength save. What I want you to do is I'm basically going to make it at a disadvantage, so you need to do it twice. And if either one of those fail, then you will fail to swat it off. But if both of them succeed, then you will be able to swat it off. Okay.
And which number am I targeting?
You are targeting the one at the top of the combat tracker, which is creature 18. All right. Unfortunately, both of those failed. So you are not able to swat it off of him. Okay.
It failed its strength save twice.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. It's exactly the opposite. Yes. So you successfully swatted off. So
Way to go, Setsuka. All right, then I'm gonna try to bash some of these guys. One spear attack and see if I kill one, and then a butt attack.
Yep.
And by the way, I'm just about home, so I'll be on in like 5 minutes.
Okay. All right. So the next one that's right there next to you is 36. So 36, you're gonna go after with your spear. All right, there we go. All right, and you are able to hit that. All right. Oh, instant death. Another pulpy, bloody mess. These are the biggest,
Sick.
nastiest mosquitoes you've ever seen. All right, so your polearm butt comes back in, trying to get another one that's swarming around you. All right. Oh, and you easily hit this one with the butt of your polearm. Natural 19, modified, not modified 24 there. All right, so got you with. Oh yes, another 7 points, instant death one more time. This is like the Braves hitting against the Boston Red Sox. If anybody is wondering, yes, I am a Braves fan. So, all right.
We all hate Red Sox.
Good, very good. It's either the Yankees or the Red Sox. Everybody hates one or the other. So,
Both of them.
yeah, for me, it's the Yankees and the Mets. So, but I do have a quick anecdote here. So, being a Braves fan or an Atlanta fan, I am an Atlanta Falcons fan, and my company is based in Boston. And so, needless to say, the Falcons played the Pats in that vile Super Bowl where we were up 28-3. And
Oh,
so
sorry.
yeah, I know. But what makes it way worse is that everybody who is in our Boston office, they literally still to this day send me thank you cards on March the 28th. Like every one of them, they all put together thank you cards and send them to me on March 28th. So those are the kind of friends that I work with. So yeah. With friends like this, who needs enemies? All right. So Uriel, you easily dispatch a couple of them, and Paul, Uriel passes his turn to you.
I'm going to toll the dead on the one that I can see, number 3. I got him targeted just to be on the safe side. Oh, I still got Pojimbo targeted. Good thing I checked.
Yep. So, Phantom, I actually did the conversion of this to Fantasy Grounds myself. And I've actually done a couple of them. This group itself, though, we all started in the expedition to the Barrier Peaks. Well, most of us started in the expedition to the Barrier Peaks, and everybody else is just friends of people who were in that group too. So anyway, this is my Greyhawk campaign, and so we are just dipping our toe. A lot of the people in this group have, maybe played it years ago, played Temple years ago. Nobody really remembers it, which is great. And then a couple of people also, this is their first walk through the Temple of Elemental Evil. So, but definitely one of my favorite all times. So, all right. So Paul, yes, I made my saving throw. Is that what I did?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been very lucky with that spell tonight.
Or I've been very lucky with my saving throws. So
Yeah.
either way, Sharona, you are up.
I'm gonna hit 18 with my spiritual weapon.
Okay.
Oh no, that's attached to Uriel. I'm not gonna take the chance to hit Uriel. I'll do.
Actually, 18 is dead. I need to clear that up here. So, yep,
Yeah, Sedaska knocked it off.
yep.
I was gonna say I can get
Sedaska
it.
did very well.
And then I'm going to try to toll the dead, creature 22.
Okay. Oh, I almost made it, but alas, no.
The dice gave you momentarily hope.
Oh, and it doesn't matter how bad your roll is. Actually, it did. I could have survived with a 1. Okay.
And then I'm going to top off everybody with 10 more temporary hit points.
Oh, the nerve of those Twilight clerics.
And passing my turn.
All right. Ooh, hey, and everybody's got 10 hit points this time. Wow.
Yeah, I max rolled. That was nice.
Yep. All right, Vim.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm just gonna take out their closest one for sure.
All right, Vim, you are like one of the Braves' best players at bat right now. So Sean Murphy has just been out of this world, and you're able to take out like 3 or 4 at a time. Immediately, anybody that's left kind of flies back up to the ceiling, and you don't know exactly where they are because there are some nest-like things on the ceiling, but you can no longer see them if they have ducked into these nests. Okay.
Well, we're swinging as they try to fly off for sure.
Okay.
We can get one last hit in.
You can get one last hit in. Go ahead. Pick your target.
I don't know if I actually had one targeted that time.
Oh, just so in Fantasy Grounds, all you got to do is drag that number onto one of them, either on the combat tracker or
16.
Yeah, you got to actually drop it on them. There you go.
There you go.
Oh yeah, 16 is toast. All right. So they fly back up, and so they've disappeared from here, and are no longer harrying you at all.
Is a mage hand strong enough to pull the nests down?
Well, maybe.
Mage hand is only capable of manipulating 5 pounds.
You never know it till you try.
Firebolt's a cantrip. Let's get started.
Yep.
Firebolt is a cantrip, and that was actually my first thought. To start cooking them.
Spiritual weapon. Flying up to the
Yeah, you
ceiling.
got it up. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Spiritual weapon. Smash, smash, smash.
How far away from you can spiritual weapon go? No, I got it. All right, you guys are able to actually clear out the rest from this. Now, I will tell you that you are just absolutely some of the most heartless, vile adventurers ever, because there are a lot of immature ones of these things up in the nests. And you have just wiped all of these babies out.
Indeed, I am quite heartless.
I will alert you immediately if at any point I discover I give a damn.
Hey, set a Scott, how does these taste?
Oh,
I will find out how they taste and how they taste in sausages.
oh, they are much more tender for you. That's
Is
right.
there anything around? Any rubble? Any bodies?
So in the room itself, there is there is some rubble here. So a few bones and other things like that are basically lying around, strewn around on the floor.
I will assist Setiska in his investigations to give him advantage as he searches the room.
Okay, so technically, what just the way that this is designed, each person that searches finds a certain thing. So I'm gonna give you 2 searches for that. Okay. All right. So Setiska, you find 3 copper pieces.
Can we all
And
search?
yeah, you can. Absolutely. All right. All right. Let's all search. 1, 2, 3.
What are we rolling?
You don't have to roll at all.
Investigation.
No,
Oh,
no,
okay.
no. You don't have to roll. You just find stuff. This is like money falling from the sky. All right. Setiska, I told you you got 3 copper pieces, right?
Was I able to find any of these, whatever they are, that had eaten and were still full?
Oh yes, you find a couple of those too.
Okay, I definitely gather them up because blood sausage.
Yep. Little blood sausage, little blood pudding. All right, Uriel, you find 3 copper pieces.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah. Paul, you find 2 copper pieces. Sharona, 3 copper pieces.
Woohoo,
Vim,
rich.
we already started with you. Pojimbo, you find 3 copper pieces.
Now I can
And
get together that much needed operation.
yep. And Setiska, you find 1 whole copper piece.
Okay, then we search the room.
Keep looking. There's a lot of copper.
Yeah, search the room for secret doors, and there's that funky ass chair that needs to be examined.
All right. I am not rolling for any more damn copper pieces, no matter how many times you guys search.
Oh no, on the secret doors or hidden compartments in the chair.
All right. So give me an investigation check, please.
I'll help Setiska and give him advantage.
As the team is searching the room and doing that investigation, which could take 10 minutes or so,
Yeah.
Sharona says to everybody, I need to take a nap, and settles in for what she hopes to be a short rest.
Okay.
Man, she just fell asleep.
Yeah, I'm out on the floor.
She must have been tired.
We'll see if I get it in, but I'm going to try.
All right.
All of that which swims above the cool gray mud can sleep this quickly. It is necessary to survive.
Power nap.
Yep.
No doubt. All right. Well, and actually, you are able to rest for an hour. So, all right. If anybody needs to use their hit die for recovery, you are allowed to do that. Actually, I don't think anybody's taken any more damage, have you? Because of those damn 2 Oh no, Pojimbo did. So a few of you did. Sharona, you got a couple, and Vim does too. So all right. All right. Investigation. Setiska, natural 20. Damn it. All right. Setiska, you detect a secret door right here. Okay? Right there. That's where you detect that secret door. Okay?
I will search it.
And yep. So what you find is you find a secret door there, and in looking around, then you find a little trigger on the floor. So there's a little button on the floor to the right of it. Okay.
All right.
Got my hit point.
I'll use it.
Right. You push the button without checking for traps.
Yep.
Damn it! It's not trapped. So, that you're gonna keep like I'm gonna get you in a few minutes. I mean, it's gonna happen. Don't worry. Um, but you push the button and you hear a click, which seems to be the click seems to come from like the bottom of this secret door.
Okay. I will assume that that unlocked things. I will
Yeah.
search it anyway, and then I will try and slide it open.
All right, and it slides open for you. All right. All right. So as you look into this additional chamber right here, it is basically a 10 by 20 room. And you don't see anything else in it right now. So,
Check for traps. Check for traps.
all right. All right. Uh, Sharona's giving you her Z's. Sharona, you finished your nap. Do you need
Oh,
somebody to wake you up?
no, no, all good. Oh, I feel like I can do Twilight Sanctuary again. Yay!
Suggest we first check the room for traps and then check that room for another secret door. And again, I'll assist Sedaskar if needed to give him advantage.
My massive intellect tells me that the other secret door is directly opposite this one at the far end of the hallway.
All right. So you've given me an investigation check. You do discover that there is another secret door, and it is exactly where you were expecting it to be. On the opposite end of this little short hallway. Um,
I'll listen at that door.
I
okay,
give him
hold on just a
five
second.
he walks past me.
Give me a perception check, please, with advantage for your big ol' ears. That's because he is a Herringren, and gets advantage on hearing related checks. Okay. So listening at the door, you do not hear anything on the other side of this thing right now.
I think we pushed our luck about as far as it's going to go. Would someone want to check this for traps?
Certainly.
I will
Again,
guide
I
Scott
will.
as he walks past me all as well.
I will assist Sedaskar.
Okay. All right. You find no traps.
And more importantly, I know the uncle of the guy who did not build the traps into the door.
I think this may be true. All right. So for this one, you find a section of the wall that looks like maybe you should push on that section of the wall in order to potentially open this thing. Again, you don't find any traps, but you feel very comfortable that there really are none.
I will open the door. Since I
And
am certain that there's nothing behind there. I got a really positive feeling about this.
then
All
we'll be
right.
right there in case there's something there to protect them.
In case there really is something. All right, so you push in the section of the wall, and when that section of the wall is pushed, and this section is pretty high. I mean, you can reach it, but it's pretty high up off the floor. But pushing this section of wall ends up um, allowing the block that is the door to actually slide into the floor. Okay, and so when it slides into the floor, you are looking at a round chamber. All right. Um, this 30-foot diameter chamber is finished in polished black stone. The phosphorescent gleaming 40 feet or so above throws a bluish cast into the room. In the center of the floor is a circular depression about 1 foot deep and 10 feet in diameter. Around it is a low stone. Around it is a low stone seat, so sized for smaller humanoids.
Hmm.
Yeah. What could that be?
Could you read that again? Oh, there it is. Okay, never mind.
Or you could read it yourself. Yep.
Something smells suspicious.
Yeah.
Similar to the room immediately to the north. I hate it when dungeon descriptions do that.
Oh yeah.
And we're at the
Yeah.
south side.
Yeah,
Exactly.
you're entering from the south side. Oh, yeah, and
So now we
guess-
know what's in the north.
So
Well, Vim will step in. Oh, weird.
Circular depression about 1 foot.
all right.
well, it's kind of an open doorway to the north anyway.
So as you look into the northern area, though, all the stonework here is black as well. The surface is being polished to a smooth, glossy texture. The dome ceiling there is 30 feet overhead, and it shows phosphorescent gleams as well. Each small dot, obviously representing a star, and the combinations making miniature constellations. A broken obsidian altar stands in the center of this chamber, and there is an arched exit about 7 feet wide and 12 feet tall that goes between the southern room here and the northern room.
This looks important. I'm thinking something's about to blow up. Well, shall I take the lead?
Sure.
All right,
Um,
Jimbo,
sharp.
what's your passive perception?
16.
Okay, when you get to that arch, you notice just on the other side of the arch that there's some writing.
I'll point that out to the big brain guy.
Okay, it's in common. Everybody can understand it, so you're able to tell the big brain guy. It says exalted chamber of high augury, but understand that that's on the northern side of the arch looking south.
we came in the back door of the secret door. I was gonna say, that last room with its 2 secret doors was very private. Like I don't.
This is an augury chamber, whatever that means. Pojimbo scratches his head.
Setiska, do you want to help Pojimbo out?
I have a pretty good Arcana check. I'll explain to Pojimbo what augury means.
Okay. You can definitely go ahead and explain to him what augury means.
So if we like put some water in the pool, then something will happen?
Maybe, but the reality is we would likely have to be casting spells as well. The water in the pool would simply be a focus for the spells to affect.
Oh, okay. Well, there's a funky ass looking altar on the other side here.
That's also consecrated to an evil god. You might want to think carefully before you decide to start casting spells at that.
Well, search this room for secret doors, compartments, anything like that.
Well, there is a passageway going straight out the north. Give me a investigation check. All right, Pojimbo, you find no other secret doors.
All right, I'll proceed into the next chamber to the north.
Status Sky, you also find no secret doors.
Vim will keep an eye on this hallway to the north here. You guys can search around.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna search the that empty pool in the center too.
All right. In order to understand that the ring around the pool is a bench.
Yep.
Okay. So you got to climb over the bench in order to get to the pool.
Hmm. Yeah, something tells me that's not going to be a good idea.
In the center here. So
And it's not technically a pool, it's a depression. So
yeah, Sharona thinks this looks really comfortable. As you noted, it is sized for smaller humanoids.
all right, Sharona. So as soon as you sit down, Sharona, you notice that there are a bunch of small cuts in the lower part of it, like openings, cuts being openings in the stone, in the lower part of the seat. So going all the way around, there are multiple cuts here. As you look at them, you realize that there are drawers, small drawers that seem to be spaced at intervals under the bench. Okay. Uh, there are
Drawers,
8. Yeah, there are 8 in all. Okay. So
they
basically, go ahead.
they open out from the central well or
No, they
into the
open
central.
into the central well, and basically they are at the compass points. Okay, so there's one at the north, one at the northeast, one to the east, one to the southeast, one to the south, etc. Okay.
Okay.
Sharona calls everybody back. I found
Wait,
something.
wait. We're not done yet.
Okay.
So actually, yeah, you're fine to go forward with what you were saying. So we found something, right? So
Yeah, I just call out so everybody is aware and doesn't
Mhm.
keep walking off forward. And we found something back here. And I'll look over at Sedeska and say, "Do you think it's safe to open one of these drawers?"
I think it would be safer for an unseen servant to open one of these drawers, or all of them,
Or a mage hand.
or a mage hand, but the servant is stronger. Are we willing to take a couple of minutes for me to dial one up, or do you want it done in a hurry?
Oh, let's
Check with the
do-
mage hand cantrip first.
All right.
All right. So you do it with the mage hand cantrip, and you're able to pull out a drawer. Please roll a d8. All right. There's nothing in the drawer.
I will keep opening them as long as the mage hand is capable of doing so.
All right.
Oh
Please
yeah, this is
roll.
awesome. What could go wrong?
Yep. Please roll a d8 plus 1 this time. You could just roll it and let me know what it is. So, all right. You open a drawer, and this drawer is actually filled with a number of different things. So this one has bits of bone, ivory, rock, and wood, and they are in different shapes. So they're in rods, cubes, cones, and other polygons. Okay. As you look at these, you are overcome with an urge to cast them into the shallow cup-like depression at the very center of the place.
Can I resist that urge for long enough to make sure that nobody is around who's going to be caught in the explosion?
Oh, you absolutely can.
If he asks me to, I will stand up off the comfortable bench and step back.
I
All right.
absolutely do. Ask.
Okay. So what I need you to do is I need you to, let me see. All right. You need to roll a D12, 3D6 because you have different colors, and then 2D4 of different colors. Okay. So these are actually um, they're representative of the mystic counters of augury, and you should, cast them after asking some simple question. Okay.
Are we all gonna die? A simple question.
A simple
Yes,
enough
there's-
question.
Oh, but eventually, so that's always going to be.
yes.
All right.
Yes.
I want you to roll. Okay, never mind. I see that you rolled the 3D6. You've rolled each of them now. Okay. D12, 3D6. You did not roll 2D4 yet. All right. So I need you to also roll 2D4. Okay. All
What
right.
question do you guys want to ask?
Well, she already asked the question. Are we all going to die?
We're done.
Well, I think it's Scott who's going to ask the question, right?
Oh, it doesn't matter. I mean, there's a question asked, and then somebody has thrown things into the center, and so Cetus Ka is of course the one who's going to get the answer. All right,
Vim's going to step out of the chamber again.
all right. So, Cetus Ka, the answer that you get is ask again later.
Gotcha.
How about you open the other drawers and see?
I'll keep opening drawers.
All right, you continue to open drawers, and there's nothing else in any of the other drawers.
Well, this high flute and magic stuff. Bah, boring. I want to thump something.
And I didn't say that the question had to be yes or no. I just said it had to be simple.
I'm going to ask for clues to where the secrets of this place are hidden
All right,
and cast them again.
do it, please. Make the die rolls. All right. The answer that you get back is beware the farthest chamber.
On the off chance that I'm the only one who heard that response, I'm going to tell everybody what I heard.
Okay. You are the only one that understood that response.
Yeah, highfalutin magic stuff. I'm gonna go in the next room and examine this altar. It's boring me.
All right. There is nothing else of interest about the altar that you can detect.
Perhaps questions such as, is there anything vital that we must find to ensure our survival? I don't know. Trying to speculate here. Are you going to pose another question, or are we done with the auguries?
That sounds like a good question.
Can anybody come up with a question they would like to ask?
What
Yes,
is
Jack.
I have a question for the lizard man. We should can you cast ritual detect magic and check this whole place out?
I sure can. I'll need 10 minutes.
we-
Yeah, I can do it.
Can we ask Paul's question?
Yeah.
Which was,
Vital that we should find to ensure our survival.
go home?
Something to find.
Become a peanut farmer.
All right. Roll the dice again, please, Setiska.
I was thinking of an object, not a career change.
that was supposed to be 2, not 3.
All right. The response that you get back is seek the forbidden stairway down.
Forbidden. Oh, I didn't hear it, did I? Never mind.
Nope.
Okay, well, I mean, that's obvious, so that's easy. Down.
I make sure that any answer I get, everybody hears. Garner.
Okay. Yep. I understand.
Way down. So somehow or another, we need to find a stairway down that's differentiated by it being forbidden.
Or yeah.
There's a warning sign that says "Don't go here" or something. No trespassers. Ah.
Trespassers will be sacrificed.
Oh, even more gloomy and scary.
Forbidden way down. Why would it be forbidden?
Maybe we need special tickets.
Or or we have to take something.
Because it's the way out, and no one is allowed out.
Perhaps the more scary scenario is that it is somehow warded magically, forbidding people from entering it.
Yeah.
Well, I say we're going to have to inventory this whole level and find all the stairways possible, and then we can select, hopefully, the right one.
Guys, remember playing this previously?
No.
Okay. Mm.
Oh boy, this is going to be rough. But we got a lot more to explore based on the way the map is shaping up.
The time I played before Garner, we died in the tower outside.
Did you really? That's awesome. Yep.
It was horrid.
I
It was a
DM'd.
long time ago too. Like it was probably in the 90s.
I DM'd it, but what mostly I remember is the nodes that, and I had to create the nodes back then, right? So what I remember is completely homegrown.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I'm so excited to play in this, because for once we'll be playing in stuff that is new.
Yeah.
So old school. We're keeping track of this on a piece of graph paper. I should have been
That's
drawing
right.
the whole time.
And by the way, we're
Nap.
at time. I want us to talk a little bit about wrapping it up, but go ahead with what you're saying.
What I was actually just going to say was like a napkin estimate of what percentage of the level do we think we've seen?
You guys have seen
You could ask-
maybe you got a number of things that you've seen down there. All right.
How many levels are in the temple? We could ask that.
Oh, you could ask that. You could ask that.
Mm-hmm. All right. Go ahead. Roll the dice, please. All right. The answer that you get is shun the nearest stairway up.
From the nearest stair. Oh, again, I didn't hear it. Damn it.
How many?
See?
Yeah. No, he tells you. He tells you
Oh.
immediately. But
The
you say
stair-
how many levels are there to this? And the answer you get back is shun the nearest stairway up.
See, prophecy, schmophecy.
The answers are completely random. They're not influenced by our questions, it appears.
How about the smart guy investigate this altar? Are there any hidden compartments or anything?
We have a smart guy.
Yeah, the lizard fella.
Oh
Inspired-
yeah.
The guy with a piece of one of those mosquito things sticking out of his mouth.
Yeah, the lizard mosquito chomping guy.
The proboscis makes them crunchy.
Oh goodness. So yes, there is nothing that you discover about this altar.
All right. Well-
You guys think that you've probably searched about a third of this level or so, maybe a little bit more, and you're just estimating that based on kind of the terrain, not terrain, but the expanse under the temple.
I look forward to celebrating the day that I retire from employment with you in this group. Based on how long this will probably take the rest of us. Hopefully, by the time we finish, Social Security is still an option.
Well, I guess that's a good spot to wrap it up for the evening.
I think it could be. All right. Before our next session, which will be in 2 weeks, we need to clean up our inventory a little bit. And then what else do we need to do? I think what I'll do is one of the things that I'll do for you guys is I'll give you a version of the map that is masked and only showing the things that you've seen so far. And I'll make sure that that's distributed to our Discord group, so that you can see. Everybody can look at that. Okay.
Sweet. Thank you, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Thanks,
All right.
y'all.
Great.
Yep. I'm glad to be back at it, guys. So.
Good
so
game,
much.
everyone.
See you in
Right.
2
Have a
weeks.
good night.
Yep. See everybody in 2 weeks.
Thanks, everybody.
Yep. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate it.
Thanks very much, Jay. Appreciate it.
Yeah, it really is my pleasure, man.